Why, hello, 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 my good people. Hi, I am the African witch bitch, hoodoo practitioner. Yes, I'm sitting in the comfort of my bed where none of the magic happens, but that's all right. I'm here. We're doing part two from last night's live because Spirit says that we ain't done yet. Last night's live was pretty interesting. We did a 5 hour live. That is an African witch bitch record. I have never done a 5 hour live. That's damn near half of a shift at work and a full shift if you work part time. But that's all right because it was work, but at the same time, it was very rewarding. Anytime that we're in a position to help other people, we're here for it. We are here for it. So let me add Teresa to the stream. Hello. Hi, Teresa.
Hey Tiff, what's up?
How are
I'm
you,
all
baby?
ready. I'm good. I'm good. I had fun last night.
Uh-oh, we got an echo. I had fun too. I think say something because I think it's on your side.
You do?
Can you say something, baby?
Hey, what's up?
Okay, I guess it was maybe on my side. I don't know. Well, all right. We are here. We are here, and I am very happy to be here. So I want to say hello to some of the people. Let me see. Is anybody in here? Anybody in here yet? I don't see anybody pop up yet, but there's usually a delay. I want to take this time out before we get started and before I drop the link to let everybody know that I'm truly thankful for the emails that I receive, for the text messages, for the inbox messages, asking people telling us that they are receiving a lot of help and healing from these live sessions that we're doing. We're just here to teach you to come into your own power. We're just here to help you usher in healing. We're here to guide you to self care, to self love, and to shadow work. We're not here to stick your pockets up. We also here to expose scamming ass people and to game you up with knowledge so that you don't get scammed. So we just want to let you guys know that we are here. Now, I'm going to drop the link right now. Anybody who's interested in coming in and sharing their story, if you got some shit that's heavy on your mind, baby, this is a safe space. You don't have to worry about being judged. You don't have to worry about nobody talking shit to you because I have a whole ass army of moderators and a whole ass army of people out there who will block the fuck out of them, including my damn self. Not in the mood for the bullshit, not having it today. So you guys go right on ahead, click the link. I'm here. Teresa is here. And we are ready. Any questions in the comments? Hello, Lady Lilith, Lathea, Lash Marine. Hey, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? Okay, hello, Jaleesa Crawford. Hello, GS Alchemy. Hey, I haven't seen you in a minute, GS, baby. I have not seen you in a minute. Bobby, hello. Uh-oh, we got somebody backstage. And she has gorgeous skin. Man, I don't know what you guys' like skincare regimen is. I need to do something. I usually, just use the same old age-old Noxzema that our great grandparents used, but I need to up my game a little bit. Hello, the oddest goddess. I like your name.
Hi, how are y'all?
Hello.
Hi. I just have to say first that I've been watching you for I don't know. I think I found you last year, like around October. October-ish. It was around Halloween when I first started getting into like spirituality and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
honestly, it started off with like just like tarot cards. And I ordered these tarot cards, and the guy that I was dealing with at the time, I ordered them off of. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. You're
Okay.
coming in loud and clear, baby.
Okay. I ordered them off of Amazon from his Amazon account, and he was just like, well, first we're in Texas, and he grew up super Christian, like that. There's no one else but Jesus. So he saw that I ordered them, and he was just like, why are you ordering tarot cards? Like, what is this? And long story short, he just basically condemned me, made me feel like I was evil. Um, it really like broke my heart. Like I'm I'm over it, but it's just like thinking about it again. Like it hurt me so bad because I was in love with him, and he made me feel like I was evil for just made me feel like I was evil. Um, But then I remember I was just like, okay, well, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going where the path that I'm going, because I'm not gonna let someone who is created by the same creator as me condemn me or make me feel as though I'm doing something wrong when, you know what I'm trying to say?
I understand fully what you're saying. I have had people, friends, and family turn their backs on me when I left Christianity. So I fully understand what you're saying.
I mean, but
I do.
the
I
thing is,
understand, baby.
when I first met him, I'm not gonna say I wasn't a Christian. There's a part of me in the back of my head that's still trying to unlearn the Christianity. So sometimes I do things, I'm just like, oh man, is this wrong? And then I have to think about, like, this is not my religion. This is not who I am. This is something that was put on me, programmed into me. So I still have those. But anyway, I found you had like a self-love spell. And
Yes.
I remember that I didn't even do the spell. It was just listening to what you were saying, and it was just like, I think that was really the turnaround. It was just, you were saying, like, it doesn't matter what you've been through or who's done anything to you, as long as you know that you deserve, So I just kind of been following you since then, and I've been watching your lives, and I've been wanting to join, but I'm scary. I'm scared to. I don't do stuff like this, like be on a platform, showing my face, stuff like that. I don't normally do stuff like that. But when I finally did message you and you
You
called me,
froze a bit. Is it just me?
am I still
Oh,
frozen?
okay. No, you're good. It was me. I don't know what the hell's going on, but this retrograde got my devices acting kind of funky. Go ahead, baby. I hear you. You're coming in loud and clear.
When I finally messaged you about your Patreon, and you were just so warm and so welcoming, like you stopped what you were doing while you were eating and called me. It was just like, okay, yeah, hey. And it's like, you don't really get that from strangers. You don't get the warm feeling from strangers, like in my background, like, you know, from Christianity or anything else. Like I'd never felt that just warm, welcoming feeling, and I just want to thank you for that. It just made me realize that there are people here that want to help you, and then they genuinely do love you, and they do want you to go down your path without any hindrance from anyone else. So I just wanted to say thank you for that, and
You're
I'm
welcome.
excited to now be on, part of your Patreon. Um, but I am struggling, though.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, I'm struggling.
Actually, you have a big. I'm just gonna have to say it.
I was about to say it. Go ahead. You go ahead, because I literally, I was like, yeah, you are. And the words were coming out of my mouth about her heart. Go ahead.
It's like there's a big internal struggle with you. Don't
Yeah.
feel guilty. All right, it's time to let it go. Um, for many of us, I call it coming out of the closet. Okay, so when you come out of the closet, is it's when you start being yourself. When you start it's a big fight, especially with religion. We have to go back in history. A lot of our ancestors, which 100% of them were oppressed. I mean, if you think about it through history,
Mm-hmm.
our religion, our beliefs were taken away from us, right?
Yeah.
If you look at Catholicism, which I grew up Catholic, a lot of our ancestors are guardian angels. Like, I'm going to give you a good example. Elewa es el santo miratochi. It's because a lot of our ancestors, a lot of our people, needed to be Christianized, and that's how they identified. Chango is Santa Barbara.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of synchronization going on, and there's a lot of crazy shit going on. So I'm just to give you a little bit of background in it, but it's just I see and I feel a lot of guilt within you. You're struggling. It's almost like you feel like you're going to hell. You're not going to hell. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, that the first thing I picked up on you. By the way, if you see me quiet, because I'm reading you. By the way, so it's it's like you're not going to hell, honey. Okay, you're not going to hell. Coming out is not it's not easy to actually say, hey, I am a practitioner. I always say, I'm a witch. You know, and the name witch is like evil. People think that we walk around fucking people up, jarring people up, killing people, ginseng people for their money and shit. No, it comes with a big responsibility. And Tiffany could back me up on this one. Our responsibility is to be healers, to educate, to help people that are going through the same path as we are. That's why when on my readings I answer all the questions. I if someone I meet a lot of gifted people. Fortunately, I've been blessed with that. So you're not going to hell. That's my message for you. Don't struggle with it so much. I'm not. Just slowly. I know I went through the same thing. Don't worry. I went through the same thing. There were years where I call it norm. I wanted a normal life. I really did at one point when I was younger. I said, "Oh well, I want to be normal. I want to be just normal." That normal doesn't exist. I am not normal because no matter what, spirit is gonna awake you, and you're gonna have one awakening. Okay, I'm gifted. Second awakening, third awakening is only gonna grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. And that's how, even me as a third generation psychic dash empath medium, I'm still growing. They're still training me. They're still pushing me, and spirit will let you know. And you don't feel guilty. You have support. You have Tiffany. You have me now. You know, so that's important because I did. I don't know if you picked it up, but the word guilt came out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. So
what I'm struggling. I just and I everything that you're saying, I it's like I know, but it's something I don't know what it is that is. I don't know what it is that's making me feel as though like this is something is telling me don't do this, but and it's like I know that I
Okay, so
what I've been
you were
taught.
trained to not do
yeah.
that
Okay,
because
so let me give you some history background, baby. This spiritual system that we have, African spirituality, all the practices under the umbrella of African spirituality. I'm just going to name a few: Voodoo, Hoodoo, Santeria slash Ifa, uh, Palo, all of this, a bunch of practices underneath the umbrella of African spirituality. That's what our people have been doing way before Adam and Eve was even thought of. All of that shit our spiritual system is millions of years old. According to the Bible, the earth is only 8 to 10,000 years old. And that's bullshit because there's pyramids in Egypt that predate Adam and Eve. So whatever. When our people were colonized, and when I say our people, I'm talking about African people. I'm also talking about not just we were colonized, of course, you know that. People who are indigenous to this land, the Native Americans were colonized. People, the African and the Native Americans in the Caribbean, all of them were colonized by the five colonizers: England, French, Portuguese, Spanish, and Dutch. Five colonizers. The first thing that they did was strip away our traditional spiritual system and replaced it with Christianity, Catholicism, Islam, Judaism, etc. Those are the Abrahamic religions. They stripped us from that. Why? Because in our spiritual system, there's no concept of forgiveness. We don't have a concept of forgiveness. Forgiveness is not something that you're mandated to do. Forgiveness is not something that you're obligated to do. Forgiveness is something you choose to do if you want. But revenge is something that we do have. It's the same thing. You're not obligated or mandated to give revenge if somebody do you wrong, but it is an option. They didn't want you to have that because if they're going to inflict colonization on you and your people and other people who are melanated, they need you to forgive because that's the best victim to have is someone who don't fight back. So they took us away from our spiritual system and replaced it with Christianity, which guilted us into anything that's not Christian. Anything that goes against our traditional spiritual systems is automatic. Anything that embraces our traditional spiritual systems is automatically vilified. Automatically. So your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend response to you when you bought tarot cards is what was beat into his back, his mama's back, his great mama's back, his big mama, everybody all the way back into the beginning. It's not his fault. I kind of don't blame him. It's not your fault. It's not my mama's fault. We were just lied to by the system of white supremacy. All of us were.
Yeah,
That's
true.
just, yeah.
100%
There
true.
was a strong, big ass knife that severed our relationship with our ancestors and replaced it with their deity, which is Jesus, which, in my opinion, never really existed. But that had to be done because that made us better slaves. The whole concept of how there's scriptures in the Bible teaching you how to beat your slave.
Yeah.
There's, you know what I'm saying? There's scriptures in the Bible that teaches you you have to obey your earthly master. Who's going to condition you to feel that way? African spirituality don't teach nothing about owning other people. You know what I mean? So that's where the guilt is coming from. It's because how long were you Christian or raised up in that years, like decades, right? I'm assuming.
Well, my parents, I didn't grow up like my mom. She's not religious. My dad, I think my dad, he's an atheist. I think it was just more of, that's what I grew up around. And then I was going to church, and then I was reading the Bible. And my grandmother, she's Jehovah's Witness. So that's probably where it came from. I had a lot.
Oh no, stay away from your granny. I'm so sorry. I got a problem with Jehovah Witness. I'm so sorry. That's just my personal opinion.
No, that's fine. I understand. Like she knows my dad is an atheist, and she doesn't make him to feel as though he's a bad person or anything like that. But when I was a little girl, she bought me a lot of those like books, reading those books. So I think that's where it started for me.
Yeah, it was conditioning, but that's okay. So now that you know where it comes from, the whole concept of guilt of having a relationship with your ancestors, you can adjust that because they're the ones who really died for us, not people. Yeah, not Jesus or not Abraham, all of that stuff. There's no proof none of them existed, but you do have proof that your ancestors existed.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're all over the world. I mean, I'm Mexican, and there's part of Mexico where we have, and that's one of the things that I wanted to mention. A lot of our people are still being ignored. A lot of our ancestry, because if you're black in Mexico, it's hard. Even if you're dark, anybody who's Mexican will relate to me. Anybody Latino will relate. They still practice. Some of them still practice, and it was like it's mixture. That's why I always say, well, where you're from, I'm mestiza. We mixture. We mix of a lot of blood in us. And a lot of folks want to say, oh, I'm Spanish. No, bitch. You're mestiza.
Yeah, because the
Get it
Spanish
right.
colonized
You got that.
Mexico.
You got that blood in you, So let's acknowledge it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know this. That European line that separates the United States from Mexico, that's not real. That was drawn there by the Europeans. Okay, so let's take a big ass eraser and erase that line. Okay, let's erase from California all the way across through Texas. Let's erase that line. The north and the one of Canada too. Erase that one too. That shit is all made up and fake. Okay, North America and as well as South America really is no difference. It's one. Those were all native indigenous people who had their own spiritual system. With colonization, the Spanish, English, Portuguese, French, more so these four, not really the Dutch, but in this hemisphere, took slaves from Africa and dropped them off all up and down the coastline of North America, Mexico, Central America, South America. That's why people who are in Mexico, who are in South America, who are in Brazil, who are in North America, you have different people with different skin colors because of the slave trade. So they took their indigenous spiritual systems from West Africa and it came over. This is why there's such a big, and the Caribbean as well. I can't forget about the Caribbean because that's where Ifa/Santeria is really, really big, but it came from West Africa. It literally all came from them. So a lot of people don't understand, well, how is it that there are Black Latinos? Well, because of the slave trade. How is it that there are people
Sherlock.
right?
Yeah.
How is it that there are people in Brazil who are Black, but they're Portuguese? Because of the slave trade. That's called the diaspora, meaning our people were dispersed all over the world. You know what I mean?
Yes. So that going into that, after I've always tried to figure out where I belong. And so I think another part of my guilt was, or the feeling that I have of guilt is, I know y'all have heard of like Israelites,
Hmm?
the Israelites.
Mm.
So that was another part. So I was just like, okay, I was just like, okay, I'm an Israelite. But then it was there's still too much unknown in that as well. So this is the only thing that made sense. And then, I talked to my dad recently, and he, told me about like my Haitian descent and background.
Ooh.
And
Mm-hmm.
so I have a ritual coming up with Papa Legba,
Mm.
to be able to connect with him and connect with other Loas. Um, but I mean, I want to
I
get
hope you're not paying $1 million, right?
no, no,
I just gotta ask you. Okay, yeah, all right. That's all I wanted to know, honey.
no. I just want to be able to. 'Cause I know he's the gatekeeper. It would be easier for me to connect with my ancestors because I don't really know. I don't know aside from my first grandparents. I don't know. I don't know
Oh
any.
yeah, you won't. You'll never know them. You have thousands of ancestors that are following you. Thousands of ancestors whose blood runs through your DNA. It
Mhm,
would be impossible. A lot of people try to say, "Well, you got to try to figure out who they are." No, it would be impossible for you to know all of your ancestors. They
mhm,
know you when you call them because you are their blood.
mhm.
So if you have some names, great. Write them down in a book or get some pictures. If you don't have pictures, that's okay to get you a little dollar store journal, a little journal, and write their names down. And you can honor them that way. You don't need a lot of money. If you got a couple of bucks, you can take your ass to the Dollar Tree, baby. You'll be all right.
Mhm.
And you start there. You don't need no whole bunch of money. I'm so damn sick and tired of people saying you got to spend thousands of dollars to create an ancestor altar. Oshun only likes expensive flat. No, 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 no.
That's not true. Yeah,
That is
yeah.
not true. And I'm not going to be tell because think about it. You don't need a lot of money to practice African spirituality because if that were the case, there'd be no such thing as hoodoo, voodoo, because our ancestors didn't have money.
Right.
It was the barter system.
It's a
You know what I
birthright.
mean? All
Mhm.
you need is a humble heart and a pure spirit to honor them, and that they will take that little piece of a seed and take you off from there.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. That's
And
I.
believe me, they see it. All
Yeah.
right, they see it. So if sometimes when I was like going through the same thing that you're going through, someone told me all you need is a big ass heart, feelings, humbleness. They love humbleness. If you're humble, you could get through that gate. Elewa will open it straight up.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, indeed. Now, in regards to your heart, you have a huge ass heart. Huge. You are always giving to people, but don't never get shit in return. What the hell's going on?
Oh my God! I'm about to cry.
No, I'm dead ass serious. You give, 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 give. Whether it be your time, your money, your energy. And anytime you need something, you're apprehensive about asking people because don't nobody want to be around the few times you have asked for shit. I'm getting pissed off. I'm sorry, goddammit. Y'all gonna have to excuse me, a bitch in her bag right now. I don't like this shit because you give. It's very, very rare that you find people with such a pure heart. Like you don't ever ask for shit. What the hell's going on?
I don't know. And I honestly, I thought that it was, I hearing you say that is, I thought that I don't know. I thought I was asking for too much. I don't know.
No. How you gonna ask for too much and you don't ask for shit? Rarely do you ever need somebody to do a little piece of something for you, and it's always an excuse. They brush you the fuck off. This goes for family and friends. Teresa, help me. Come on now, because I'm getting irritated.
Just, I mean, true that you do things. I mean, and I'm very straightforward and blunt in my readings. Okay, you continue to do this. You continue to go in circles, back and forth, back and forth. Like you seen those two little fishes. With you is balance your spirituality with practicality. Balance your life out. Okay, you're gonna have to. I'm gonna give you which one I want. You're gonna have to pick up your tits really and pull up your panties. Okay, because I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. Uh, this is what's happening when you go around in circles, right? back and forth. Like she said, you were trying to please people, but you don't get through them, right? And when you need something, people turn their backs, right? What do you? I'm asking you, why do you think that's happening? There's nothing that you're doing. You know why? Because Spirit is telling you move the fuck on, but then you stick around because you're like me. You believe in second chances. People change. Next month it will be different. No, next month is not gonna be different. Next month is gonna get worse and worse and worse because this is time of your awakening. This is time where Spirit is saying, move the fuck on. All right? Because and stop feeling so guilty. It's pissing me off. You're not going to hell. You're not gonna fucking burn. Nothing's gonna happen to your kids if you get married. You're not gonna fucking curse them because that's on your mind all the time. Because it's like you believe in this curse because you're curious about learning spirituality. I'm going to ceremonies or whatever. You're not going to go to hell. You're not cursing your generation. Get that out of your head. I picked that up right away from you. So just get that out of your head. Go to the sea, and I want you to meditate. Let that salt water hit you. There's the protector of all witches lives there. Okay, messages are going to be given to you. You understand? But you have to give. I want you to like honestly empower yourself because, like Tiffany says, people are taking advantage. And you know what? Let's not forget who the fuck you are. You're the queen of wands, for God's sakes. Okay, let's do that. And your truth is gonna come out very soon. The Ace of Swords. All right. And the energy needs to fucking be even out in order for you to grow. All right. I mean, if it's just you seems to be juggling a lot of things at the same time because obviously you're scared of losing people. But honestly, with the Five of Pentacles, some people you need to lose. Some people don't belong in your life, anyways.
I
So
don't.
it's called cleaning shop.
I don't like turning my. I don't like how it feels to not have anyone, and so I don't want to be that person. I don't want anyone.
Let me test you. Do you really think you're walking this earth by yourself? Let me test you, witch. Don't you have an army behind you?
Yes.
I'm going to test your ass, and I am not a very nice witch when it comes to that. The next time I hear your ass saying that you're alone, I'm going to smack you with my broom. I will fly. I can fly, by the way. Don't let my body fool you. Because you're not fucking alone. Because you have an army, like she said. Your guides will never leave you alone. Your ancestors, they're always around. Last night when I finished, I was telling Tiffany earlier, I couldn't fucking sleep. They wouldn't leave me alone. I was awakened by a mail. I forgot to close my portal. That's another story. But that was fucking funny. I'm never alone, okay? You're going to lose people in this journey. You're going to lose people. I cannot be nice about it. If me and Tiffany could, this is for everyone in the chat room. When we come out of the closet, we will lose friends. Some friends will become clients. Some clients will become friends if you're a reader like me. If you're, like if you have, but you will lose family, friends. People will tell you, I've been told you're gonna be jarred up one day because you've been pissing people off, you be talking too much, and I keep talking. I'm not gonna shut up because it's the truth. I'm not talking out of my ass. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm just being myself. And for the first time, I'm not gonna tell you my age, but for the first time in many years, I'm myself. And that's very personal to me. All right, that's very personal. I do not want to cry. But for the first time in many, many years,
you're going to be fine.
I am not afraid of saying I am a witch. I have a lot of roles, but that's my spirituality is one of the biggest one. Whether you want to be a part of my life or not, that's your problem. That's not my problem because that's who I am. My tarot, some girls like fucking purses, makeup, gold. I like tarot, crystals, among other stuff. So that's us. So you need to empower yourself. You're gonna be okay, more than okay. But I don't never want to hear your ass say that I'm alone because you're not alone. Because you have to acknowledge that you're not alone. Because that's part of acknowledge. They want to be acknowledged too. They want to. Whoever your ancestors, they want to be acknowledged. Your guardian angels, Elewab. Ooh, girl. You better not say that again, because he'll make you remember him. He's very playful. I'm not saying he's gonna hurt you. He's very playful. Pull your hair, make you think you're alone.
He's very playful. Papa
Yeah, he's a
Legba
trickster.
slash Elegwa, Papa Legba slash Elegwa. He's very, very, very playful. So don't be like after your ritual and you connect with him. Don't be surprised if you see little shit in your house fucked with. He does it for shits and giggles. He don't mean no harm. You know what I mean? He don't mean no harm. Don't be like, oh my God, there's a half-eaten sandwich on the counter. Who did it?
And that's something that I'm preparing myself for, because I'm very, like a scared cat. Like, I'm very scary. So it's just like, I have to remember that this is not.
I have to train you in our academy, girl.
But yeah,
test your ass. Watch.
You're gonna be okay, baby. You're gonna be fine.
You are more than okay. If I come too harsh, it's because I'm very passionate. Nothing personal. Nothing. I don't mean to be mean, honey. Okay. I just know that you have a big ass heart. You have a lot of white in your aura. You have a lot of love to give. You have a lot of healing to do. So I want you to work on your spirituality. To stop being scared. You're not going to hell. Okay. First of all, I just continue. I don't know. She keeps telling me, tell her she's not going to hell. She's laughing at you, by the way. But don't take it personal. But yeah, it's like you're not going to hell, okay? And I really, really want you to understand that. And if anything, just remember that Teresa and Tiffany told you that you were gonna be okay. Keep us posted, okay? Because I'm gonna keep track of you. I'm gonna keep track. I don't want to lose you. Okay, because you're easily influenced as well. Yeah. All right. I want you to tell your friends that are fake that Teresa said fuck you and fuck your mama too, because I don't like faking loyalty. I better stop fucking around with people's mamas. I'm so disrespectful. But anyways, they're fake. People that need to leave your life, it's because you're going through this journey. It's a transition. When you're ready, believe me, honey, I could count my friends with my one hand. Okay. All right. And I'm still deleting fuckers. All right. So sometimes spirit would throw your ass to delete your social media and say, you know what? Fuck you, and fuck you too. How about that? Because I'm going through this journey. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm a loner, so lonely. I'm happy. I'm happy by myself because I'm not by myself. I got my guys, my ancestors. I'm a bitch. I'm a witch. So that's how, and your real friends will stick to you. I have friends that don't even get readings, that just love me because of Teresa. They want to go out for a fucking ice cream. I could be normal. I have a life. You could balance your life out. That's why I told you, spirituality with practicality. We could get lit. Me and Tiffany are mortals checking out men at the beach. We're not on the broom, right, Tiff? We could be mortals eating and shit. So it's balancing your life out. We don't always walk around with a fucking broom or just, no, we're magic, but we also have our life. So you need a lot of spirituality and practicality. Balance it out. Balance your life out, and it's going to be much better. Even when you have to delete phone numbers, even if you have to delete people, stop being available for people, and you'll see who's your friend and who's not your friend. All right? That's a big test. All right, but I never want to hear you say that you're alone, because you have me, Tiff, the group, support group, that we're always going to be here. I'm not going anywhere. Plus, I will fly and kick your ass over there if I ever hear you say that.
And if you need me, you know what to do. I don't care if I'm stuffing my face at PF Chang's. I got you. I will call you. Okay? Tap in anytime you need us. Okay? And let me know how the ritual go. I'm excited for you.
Please tell me if you see anything, because you're going to see something, all right? Well, you're going to have an experience of your life.
I've been seeing a lot of the threes so far.
Synchronicity.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
That's the number.
And I'm seeing I saw some pennies, like, just randomly. So it's
that's him. That's him.
That's him.
That's him.
Change.
Yeah.
He is his number.
I'm trying to make sure. I'm trying to not overthink it. Like, oh my God, there's pennies. But it's just like, just random spots. I know that it can't be a coincidence.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yes.
But you're gonna be okay. Keep us posted, okay?
I will. Thank you both.
You're welcome, baby. You're welcome.
Bye.
They be killing me with this whole trying to guilt people. and shame them. Hell ain't even real.
I'm
Hell is not
serious.
real, people. Hell is not real. Hell is not real. Now, I have Mellow Love is next. Calendria or Candelaria. I can't connect you because your
Candelaria?
device. Yeah, your device.
Candelaria?
Yeah, her device isn't connected, so I can't connect her. So I have Mellow Love next, Crystal, and then Healing. You're coming next, so you guys stand by. Hi, Mellow Love.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Hi.
Hi, I love your
Oh,
hair, baby.
Thank you.
hi.
I'm in the process of growing my hair back. So
Okay, okay.
I recognize you.
so I've talked to both of y'all before about
Mhm.
so many things. Um Teresa, I got a reading from you. You said you wanted me to figure out who that person was that was with me that had a
Yeah.
very aggressive demeanor. And like I told you, the only person I can think of was my Papa Osi on my mom's side, because unfortunately, I don't know my dad's side. Like I do, but only to a certain extent. You know what I mean? So, that, and I just came across that recently. I didn't know how bad it was, but now I do. Anyways, I've been having problems lately with um letting go. So I caught the live with Tequila, and that live hit home for me. It really hit hard because no, I was not human trafficked or anything like that, but unfortunately, I was from an infant on up. It's just been one relationship after another that was just fucked up for me.
Mhm.
As I got older, I come to find out. So I have everything from a first to a third degree burn on my chest, arms, and legs. Come to find out, that happened when I was like 19 months old. And then I found out that it was my mom who did it to me,
Mm.
but I can't get a straight answer from her. I can't get a straight answer from my dad. It's like every time I ask, my mom just gets emotional and she gets to crying, and then like she don't say nothing, and then I'll go say something to my dad, and he's like, "Well, I'm still mad at your mom about it. Go ask your mom." Like that's all I get. So as a child growing up, it was hard because my parents was on and off, on and off. My mom never stayed with the right type of people, so I was constantly going through stuff with those people plus my parents. And then when my parents finally got their shit together, supposed, and they came together for the sake of the children, it wasn't it wasn't good. Like eventually it got to a point where I was old enough. I was just like, I'm running away. I don't want to deal with this no more. My older sister is a bully, and she used to bully me. Um, the whole time she was in the house, she bullied all of us. My parents didn't help because all they would say is, well, if your sister's doing something wrong, then come tell us so we can fix it. And then we go say something, and it was, stop being a tattletale. And I'm like, okay, so what do you want me to do? Do you want me to open my mouth or you want me to shut my mouth? You know, I like all throughout childhood on up, I've always been told if something is wrong, speak up about it. But when I speak up, I get shut up. And so I was always used as the bad example of a sibling. So things happened. I got into some legal issues, and then it was don't turn out like your sister, don't be like your sister. Um,
What
my
type of what was your sister? Was she that bad? What happened with her?
my my older sister, she's just a narcissist.
She's
Like
very angry, that's all. And,
she is, she is.
narcissist. So she's very angry.
She is. She's been angry for a very long time. And I mean, like I said, from childhood on up, I do believe that most of the bad things that's happened when we were kids, because me and my sister are not even like a full year apart from each other. So we're very close in age. And then there was my brother. Um, and so with the three amongst the three of us, I do feel like I was the one who received a lot of the bullshit. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I received the bullshit end of the stick. And so I'm not entirely sure of everything that happened to her when we were kids. I just know that she's a very angry and narcissistic person. And it's hurtful because then I ended up in a 7-year relationship with a very mentally and emotionally abusive, narcissistic girlfriend
Mm.
that did not help me at all. Like she took everything that I wanted and she put it in my face, and then she was like, "You can have it, you can have it, you can have it," and then she would snatch it away and tell me, "You're not worth it. You're no good. You can't even do this right. You can't even do that right." And I already went through a whole childhood and then some of dealing with that. So I'm
Do you
having
blame?
a hard time of letting go.
Okay. Do you blame yourself, baby?
Because I don't understand why else would it happen to me. It had to have been something that I did, right?
No, 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 no. Mm-mm.
No, no.
Mm-mm.
There's nothing that you did. Okay, you're a victim of abuse. Neglect,
Mm-hmm.
physical, mental, intimate partner violence as well. Uh, you were, and your sister was too. By the way, it was not only you. I'm not condoning her behavior. By the way, I'm not picking sides. I'm looking at the whole problem. From a third lens.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not your fault. That's the first thing, because you tend to, and I think that in your reading, I won't disclose information. I practice HIPAA, so that's your personal business, and that's how it's gonna stay. But you are struggling with letting go. That I see straight up, and and I told you in the reading and stuff like that. That's another story, and you're still struggling with it because it's hard because you're holding on to it, and it's normal, by the way. It's normal. It's normal to feel that it's our fault that we're in a situation that is so painful, okay? A lot of you sisters, just to so you could have closure as well. A lot of you sisters, and Tiffany will back me up. A lot of you sisters' behavior is learned behavior because that's all she knew. And people react differently to trauma, honey. Some people react madly. They become angry people. They become detached. That's why narcissists are narcissists, because they detach themselves from things, from people, from feelings. From That's a horrible place to be at as well. And you react differently. You blame yourself for it because you
Mm-hmm.
think something is wrong, because you keep attracting these motherfuckers who only take advantage and abuse you, and you're thinking, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Excuse my
Yeah.
French. But there's nothing that you're doing wrong. Okay, there's nothing. All right. So violence, abuse goes in circles. Okay, it's called the law of attraction in spirituality realm. All right.
Uh-huh.
So once you start doing your work, which you are, by the way, I'm very proud of you. You ask questions in the group. You reach out to us. You say what you're experiencing. You're verbalizing your needs. Obviously, as we speak, I know I'm sounding like a therapist. I cannot help it. But also spiritually, you also are, and verbalizing your needs is very important. Right now, this is being vulnerable to all of us here. It's amazingly, it's amazing. I'm proud of you. Okay. So the next step is, how are we gonna? So this is the way I come as a witch and tell you, as a therapist also. So what you project out there, that's what we receive. Okay. You're doing the shadow work. You know, Obviously, I don't know if you're seeking help from a mental specialist. I don't. That's your personal choice. Shadow work is a type of therapy as well, because we meet our demons, we invite them to tea or to have a drink with us. We face our biggest fears by journaling, by doing her homework that she gives us, and weekly or every whenever she assigns homework, and then we process stuff, right? So then our mindset changes, okay? And as our mindset changes we project different energy into the world, okay? So if you start manifesting, because it's manifestation as well. Wake up. I wanna give you spiritual advice. Wake up and say I'm worthy every morning, and people out there will start seeing you as you're worthy. I'm not gonna allow someone to take all my money, my love, or whatever no more. So you're gonna attract people who are not gonna fucking take advantage of you. Once you
And
start changing your mindset, take over, Tiffany.
yeah, in regards to your ex, because
Mhm.
she's speaking like a wonderfully beautiful professional witch, but I'm about to be a petty ass witch bitch. In regards to your ex, are you still fucking with her?
No, not that one. No.
All right, well, this bitch,
I love you, Tiffany. You're my yang.
she saw you come. Basically, she saw you coming and just wanted somebody to beat up on because she's a miserable ass fucking bitch.
Yeah,
Miserable ass fucking bitch. She's lower quality than you are intellectually, everything. So she just wanted to take, 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 take. Um,
and that's exactly what she did.
yeah.
She wanted her cake and she wanted to eat it too. She was in an on again, off again relationship with a man. And then she found me and she was like, I never experienced a woman before, so let's give it a go. She told me the truth about the man, so I always knew about him. But she told me the truth that he was there, but she never kept it real the entire time. She never like told me that she was consistently trying to keep him around or anything like that. She just was like, well, no, he's this and he's that. Like, she made him out to be a bad guy in my eyes. So I was always like, okay, well, fuck him, fuck him, fuck him. You just need to come over here. I got you. I'll take care of you, blah, blah, blah. And then that's what I did. And I took care of her and I stepped up when nobody else would. And I understood that she had a very fucked up childhood. And so did I. So I was like, okay, so she understands where
He
I'm
wasn't
from,
he
but
wasn't a fucked up person.
he wasn't. He wasn't.
No. She was taking it she was mad at him because he wouldn't allow her to use him.
Yep. I found that out way later.
Okay.
She's a very manipulative, and I told you, manipulative person. Uh, the Seven of Swords and shit came out a couple of times on your in your reading. So she's a liar. She just lies for little things, too unnecessary
Yep.
shit.
Yep.
Has she started catching hell yet?
I don't know. I have no contact whatsoever about with her or anything. The most recent thing I found out was that her sister that I was actually closer to passed away in her sleep not too long
She you're gonna get word soon that she's catching hell. Just laugh.
ago. Yeah.
Just laugh.
You're very kind, and it's still hurtful. It still hurts. You're very kind hearted person. But
I'm trying.
after the Ten of Swords,
Hmm.
after the betrayal and the pain and the healing, there's a stroke of luck for you. Okay, stroke of luck, and if I recall, which I never remember my readings, but there's a sense of looking into new career ventures with a lot of overwhelming feelings. The 10 of Wands here, a lot of overwhelming feelings for you. Okay, I'm pulling cards. I'm reading a little bit differently today, but I like it because it's working out for me. And you have a partnership, very, very healthy partnership coming up. This is a twin flame connection, all right? The lovers.
Oh,
So that's very spiritual because you need, and believe me, you're gonna be rewarded. All those good things that you gave to people, all that crazy fucking. Because one of the things, and I'm gonna call you out, and it's gonna be healthy. She loves very hard, Tiffany,
Mm-hmm.
blindly. I call this woman blindly love. When you love hard and you just accept people with all in them shits, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So you're gonna get that back, all right? You meet your twin flame. It's a spiritual connection, very aligned, connecting. I'm seeing this person as very spiritual, all right? Somebody new. but you're still gonna feel very defensive. You still got a lot of work because you have the Nine of Wands here, you
Mhm.
know, the Nine of Wands and the Hangman. So you still feel like in limbo, especially when it comes to spirituality, because the Magician is coming out as well. But in August, you're gonna feel better. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of strength in Leo. Obviously, you are a Leo, I believe. So that's something that is very rewarding. You're a very strong sign as well, and you're very resilient. Okay,
Mhm.
resilient. And remember that I told you don't give up on your dreams and your reading. And I told you continue the healing, continue to do the shadow work. Because when you put up the time, you put the time into it,
Mhm.
things come back to you. You'll be surprised one morning. You won't remember that fucked up bitch. Fuck her and her mama. I'm gonna keep saying that shit over and over because you know what? I don't give a fuck. This
I'm a
is me.
fucked up too, so fuck her.
Oh, well,
Because
damn.
Yeah,
yeah, that bitch took advantage. If you mess with my money, you mess with my
he went
feelings. That's it.
to jail off of some. It was off of some bullshit. Like she did have a warrant, and she was only supposed to spend a day, but the officers did extra shit to her. But her
Karma.
the whole time she was in jail, I took care of her household. I paid all her bills. I took care of her daughter that she adopted from her sister. I took care of her mama. Like I was the one that was doing everything. And then she was nothing but, praise and happy and this, that, and the third because somebody was there to actually handle all of that. But she was still creating problems from in jail. And then her mom wasn't no better because her mom was just running her mouth, telling lies and creating issues her damn self outside, like while I was taking care of her. So it's just been one thing after another. It was interesting that the young lady before me mentioned that her grandma was or is a Jehovah's Witness. Both my
Hmm.
parents are.
Oh, okay.
My grandma is, and I have a great aunt who also is. And
I'm
like
allergic to them. I'm sorry.
I had to deal with
Mm-mm.
that on top of everything else growing up. And like I told my parents, I was like, I'm not following this. I'm not. I can't. I can't. And they don't necessarily agree with it, but they're accepting of it.
Hmm.
But if I told them what I do now, they probably would take my baby sister from me. And that's the one thing
Yeah.
I won't be able to handle.
Yeah. A lot of people have no choice but to practice in secret, and that's understandable because our whole practice, hoodoo specifically, was built in secret. So I don't judge you. You do what's best for you and your family.
Hmm.
How old is your sister?
My baby sister is 12.
Oh,
13.
okay.
She's 13, and I have a 12-year-old daughter, and they're best friends. So
Okay.
I don't want to, do anything to split them up.
Right. Of course. Of course.
So there's that. Teresa, I know you said that my brother was trying to give me a message in my dreams. And I also told you I was having issues with my dream. I don't know what it is. I don't know what is stopping me or blocking me from my dreams in general. But one, I have issues sleeping, more than likely because of all the years of bullshit of being
Hmm.
up to,
PTSD. Yeah.
so I've tried, and I'm just not there. It's not there. Um, I hurt for my brother because I know what we went through and I know that it was hard. And I feel bad because I wasn't there when he took his last breaths, even though I had the opportunity to. I also feel bad because after he passed, I had the opportunity to go and say what I had to say to him, and I didn't take it because I couldn't see my brother like that. I couldn't see him like that.
Teresa, you have any messages from her brother? Because she's carrying a lot of guilt, and she didn't do nothing wrong, but she feels guilty.
Yeah.
Because he was the closest thing to me as kids. My brother was my closest thing. And now I don't have that chance. I don't have that opportunity to, talk to him or anything.
The thing with your brother is that um, he left a lot of things pending. Obviously, I'm gonna have to connect here, but he left a lot of things pending, a lot of things that were unsaid and unprocessed for him too. And when I read you, I did tell you that I saw that like aggressive man behind you. Like I said, I don't remember my readings. My apologies. I do disconnect from spirit as soon as I stop the reading, and I try. And the reason why I do it is because if I continue thinking of everyone reading, that it's a lot of energy. So he's and I told you he's gonna come to you in a dream. That I do remember.
Mhm.
So and it seems to me that he comes out very he's definitely gentle. He's not aggressive. I don't feel him aggressive. The other one is aggressive. uh he is he's mentioning a kid, so that's important. A kid, he's around a kid a lot, so he's around a kid, so every time
It
pay
might
attention to kid. So he's telling me he's around a kid a lot. It's like I'm there. I'm around the kid. I'm around a kid. So there's a kid he's fond of, and he's around the kid. So you will feel his energy.
if it's not his kid, then it has to be my youngest because she keeps telling me she sees stuff all the time,
So you
Mm.
must.
but it
That's
scares her.
important.
It scares her.
That he's telling me he's around a kid a lot, and that people are starting to feel his energy, and it's gonna start getting stronger. So I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen with your brother straight up as a medium. Your brother is coming through with his energy slowly, and then he's gonna start getting more aggressive and aggressive because he's gonna get his message through. Some of spirits do it slowly. Some people do it very aggressive. Okay, and your brother is one of those slow ones. Your brother is very kind, but it's also he's holding back a lot because he's also very angry at certain people in your family. There's a lot of, he's telling me that there was a lot of things unsaid. He's talking to my ear really close. So it's like a lot of things were unsaid in your family. Something about a lot of dark secrets under the rug. He said a lot of under the rug secrets. Like he's lifting and said a lot of things were unsaid. So he's very, very, very upset.
Mhm.
He's also telling me to something of some I don't know if you have he's talking about a routine in the morning. So it's almost like he watches you with your routine in the mornings. I don't know exactly what you do in the mornings, but he's laughing at it in the routine in the morning. It's almost like he's showing me that you go around in circles but never finish anything. Like she goes from one place to another and never finishes anything, and then she leaves things halfway and never finish anything. Like your routine is very on that. He said and he's laughing at it. He said, whenever I see her, I laugh because he sees you from one place to another. So know that he's close. Okay. I honestly can tell you that he's always with you. You're just gonna have to. And the reason you don't feel him, and Tiffany, please help me on this one because I have, my as a medium, the reason you don't feel him is because you have these energetic blockages that you need to let him in. Once you start manifesting, once you start healing, he's gonna come through. People don't understand. Spirits see the light. Once you unblock your energy, you're like a fucking light bulb, and that's when they start coming. Okay, because imagine if he comes through when you're like that,
Yeah.
when you're crying every night, when you're anxious and you can't sleep. He wants to see you strong enough. Our loved ones will not come to visit us when we are weak because they love us. They care about us.
Mhm.
If I'm tore up, my mom is not going to come and manifest herself. Why? Because I'm all fucked up, right? Because I'm not ready spiritually to get her messages, all right?
Yeah.
I'm a medium, and I just recently saw my mom. I see. I always told myself, I see everyone else spirits. I see, but I never seen my mom until till like 3 weeks ago. Me and my daughter were cooking in the kitchen, and I saw her little butt walking through the living room, like looking for me. And I turn around and I like, that's my mama, right, Tiff? I told you, I'm like, that's my mama. And for the first time as a medium, I could tell you I barely saw my mama. My mom has been gone since 2005. Only got to see her in dreams, talk to her in dreams. But if you ask me if I seen her, only once. And when I'm awake, I was in a sleep, girl.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I tell you, because she knows that I'm ready. She knew that I'm ready. I was ready for that. She knew that. So spirits know, they know when you're ready to take it and when they're not, especially when they're your loved ones. Now, if it's a random dark spirit, that bitch is gonna scare the shit out of you and not gonna give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people, be careful who you call up and summon.
What
So
about
that's very important for me to tell you.
what about
It's a,
this aggressive
leave him alone. If it gets too dark, you're gonna have to cleanse your house. If it gets too aggressive, let him go. Talk to him and tell him you got to go. You know,
Or
because
dial it
that's
back. Tell him, hey, slow down a little bit. But your brother,
mm-hmm.
I don't know if he knew this before he transitioned or if it was revealed to him after he transitioned. But there is this big ass family secret, this big ass shit that's undercover that he know about, and it pisses him off. That's the source of his aggression. He's irritated and he's mad and he wanted out. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Well,
Shit.
on my dad's side of the family is known for harboring family secrets. My
Ooh.
passed before my brother, and she took a lot of secrets to the grave with her.
there's a lot of sexual abuse in your family, okay?
Oh,
There was a
okay.
lot of sexual abuse, all right? I'm just gonna be straightforward. I didn't want, it was a lot of sexual abuse, okay? That's what
Well,
she's
and
telling me.
that was another thing I was gonna ask. So I keep having these nightmares, or like sometimes it's a daydream where it's a situation of sexual abuse that happens, and it's me and my sister involved. But I don't know if that is something that actually happened to me and my sister, or if this is just something else that just came out of nowhere about someone else. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, it's something that
Mm.
happened to both of you guys. I just told you it's sexual abuse in your
You
family. And
you
your
can't,
brother,
you went out, Teresa. Say it one more time. Say, because your sound went out. Say it one more time, baby.
All right. So remember what I just told you right now? Your brother just told me there's a history of sexual abuse in your family and people hide it. All right. He's very angry at that. All right.
mhm.
So what are you having? You're having nightmares about this situation, about getting sexually abused because your memories are coming back. They're
Repressed.
only gonna get
Okay.
repressed. All right.
Okay.
I
Okay. Let me
Tiffany.
explain to you. Yeah, let me explain to you what you know what a repressed memory is?
Yes.
When you were younger, some trauma happened to you that you were too young to process. So it was stored in like the back part of your brain. I think this is your occipital lobe.
Mm-hmm.
As you grow, as you mature, now your body and your mind, your psyche says, okay, I'm ready to deal with this. And it brings it to the forefront of your mind. So now you're being flooded with a memory of something that happened to you. This might be that big ass secret or one of the big ass secrets that your brother know about now that
Mm-hmm.
he's pissed about. He's angry. Your brother was very protective of you.
Yes.
The thought of anybody hurting you sent his ass 40 north.
Yes.
So now this is why he's aggressive and pissed off. So it's not towards you. He's not mad at you. He's mad at the situation. Okay?
Mm.
I need you to know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And just know that he's gonna come slowly and in steps. He's already telling me he's close to a kid, so I know he's around a child. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so he's only is telling me about your morning routine. So obviously, those are hints that he's around. Okay, so
Okay.
you're gonna start even smelling him. He had a certain essence to him.
Mm.
Smell. He's pointing at his nose. That's why. So that's very important. He had a certain smell. He said. So
Yeah.
you'll recognize him. So he had a certain smell, and he's laughing. She's like, she'll recognize him. I'll give her a hint. All right. I'm gonna just give it to you the way I see it, the way I heard it. He's gonna help you heal, okay? Because he said that he feels responsible for that. All right. So he's not gonna leave you alone. All right. He's not gonna leave you alone. And you know
Mm-hmm.
why you're having those nightmares? You want me to tell you why? Because you're healing and your spirit, psychologically as well, you're ready to face them. And you're just gonna and it's gonna hurt just a little bit, honey. It's just a little bit longer. All right. August, you're gonna feel a little bit by October, everything is gonna be more balanced. Okay? It's just I promise you that it's only gonna hurt a little bit more and but you need to go through that growth, all right? It's just a little bit more. It's not gonna last forever. It's short lived because now your soul, your body, everything is ready to take it because you are a badass person, a badass bitch. I just gotta tell you. So you gotta remember you're ready for it. So that's why all these memories are coming, and are coming, and they're gonna continue coming. And it's not a coincidence, okay? And you're not alone. Spiritually, they're gonna help you through this. All right,
Okay.
because he's with you. All right. So if I'm here. I know you sent me a message. I haven't replied, but this was meant to happen. By the way, I was sick, so I forgot to reply.
It's
But
okay.
I'll text you. No, it's not okay. I had to, I take accountability for it. But I got to see you here, so that this was meant to happen. But I want you to stop the guilt, to work on that guilt. Okay.
Okay.
So, all right. But I promise you, just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Just stick there a little bit longer. It's not gonna last forever. I promise you. Okay. And I
And I
don't make promises that I can't keep.
and I know we talked about traveling. You said traveling. And the original plans that I had fell through, but I'm determined to travel anyway, whether it's by myself or not. So still plan vacation, still planning to get away
Take the
next
trip.
month.
Yeah, you have a travel is coming your way, and you yeah, you got the 2 of Wands last time. I remember you're like traveling. You're like, yeah. So yeah, take the trip. Your birthday's coming. You deserve
Yeah.
to celebrate it. You're alive. Your heart is beating. You're healthy. You're processing. You're becoming braver. You're awakening spiritually. You're going through a lot of changes. It's not easy. And that's what happens when you do shadow work. Your ass will break down. You will cry. You will vent. You will ask questions because you will get curious about what the fuck is happening. Why am I dreaming this and that? This baby is called healing.
Mm.
It's called healing. Welcome to healing 101. And it's just gonna hurt a little bit longer. I don't make false promises. You will feel overwhelmed the next 10 weeks, maybe if you do your work appropriately, it's gonna last less than 10 weeks. But take that trip. You need the break. You need to heal. Uh, Continue. He's gonna come around. Is there's no he keeps his word. Your brother was about word. So he
So
keeps his word. He kept his word. Henley, oh my God. So yeah, he's gonna keep his word. He's gonna come around, he says. So just and he's telling me how you're gonna smell him. He had
mm,
a smell to him. Not saying it's bad, but you recognize the smell. That was your bro. So we all know. So yeah, I just stick around, you know. Keep in touch as well. As I said, I didn't reply to your message because I was sick. Um, but I'm glad that you came. That's important. And enjoy your birthday, okay? Because that's
I will.
When is your birthday, baby?
July
I
20th.
thought you were
Cancer, huh?
I'm a Leo.
Wait, no, Leo,
Leo.
Leo, Leo. Okay, yeah, it's coming up.
Okay,
Okay.
she's Leo.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very, very much for tapping in. You're gonna be okay. Just don't get scared with your brother's aggressive energy when he pops up. Just know that's bro looking out. I mean, he loves you.
Yeah.
Just know
The
that.
other
He's
one,
not.
the other crazy one, if he
Hmm.
gets too aggressive, tell him to slow down or kick him to the curb. He don't mean no harm, by the way, in his defense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be okay. But when you find out about your ex going through shit, Laugh about that shit.
Tim over there.
I will
You're
laugh.
gonna get a message in about the next 2 months. You're gonna get a message from somebody. I don't know if it's gonna be a Facebook message or a text or shit. You might be just scratching your balls one day and get a phone call or walking through Walmart or something. But you're gonna get words some kind of way in the next 8 weeks. That's gonna be like, damn, did you hear about old what's her face? And you're gonna be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Then all of a sudden you're just gonna walk away laughing and shit. Remember that it's coming. But just know, I don't want you feeling sad and sorry, because everything that's gonna come to her is what she deserves. And sometimes we're gonna have sometimes we're gonna have to learn, that when people catching hell, a lot of the times it's shit that they put out in the ethers that's coming back on them. And this is gonna be her retribution. Your retribution for the shit she did to you. Don't feel bad. You just walk off and just scratch your balls again.
And be the bad bitch that you are, the bad bitch that you are. Sorry, I called you a bitch. Nothing personal. But yeah, remember, all right? Remember who you are. Like I said, this is the third time I say it. That's because there's a hint there, all right? Which 101? It's gonna hurt a little bit longer. I don't make false promises in my readings, all right? It's gonna be hurt just a little bit longer, but that's needed for your awakening. That's needed for your healing, and you're not alone. You're lucky you have him, all right? So he's gonna continue, and wait for those messages because they come in divine timing. I tell you guys, divine timing. Yeah. Divine timing. When they feel that you're ready and they're ready, it's gonna come through. I promise. Again, this is the third promise I made you. So if that doesn't happen, slap me with your broom. But I doubt it.
Yeah, I believe you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, baby. You are more than welcome. Well, I tell you, ain't nothing like seeing somebody smile who was going through a rough patch. I tell you, it makes me feel damn good. It really do. And for the first time in the history of our lives, we don't have nobody backstage. So if anybody want to come through, now is the perfect time to click a link. There is no waiting. And yes, Hannah, anybody can tap in. Just if you from that church that found us, don't come in with the bullshit. I don't want you tapping in telling me I'm busting hell wide open. I'm a piece of shit. Blase, blase. All right, we got somebody backstage. I'm already going to let you know that I want to steal her hair. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I'm breaking into her house tonight and I'm robbing her for her hair, period, point blank. Hello.
Hi, you guys. Hello.
Hi, sweetheart. Hello. How are you?
I am excellent. I'm so good. How's everyone else?
She's so pretty.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Before you start, baby. Hold on, baby. Before you start, I just want to let Gutsy Guru with your pink bonnet, baby, you next. And then Hannah, you're after Gutsy Guru. Go ahead, sweetheart. Talk. We got you.
Okay, you can see me. Okay.
You look like you glowing. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is, what you've been doing.
I just came from the beach. It's the salt water. That's salt water.
It makes it's magic, huh?
It's magic. Just a life update. I think I came on the show like twice. But I really I'll give you a brief little insert of my life if you don't remember. I had a child, got completely ghosted. My child's only seen him once and doesn't help and all this other stuff. So that was what I was going through. I was very depressed. I was sad and celibate for 2 years and 4 months. And I was just punishing myself every day. Although I love my child, I was giving him all of my love and I was punishing myself, my body, smoking cigarettes, eating whatever, just really. And it's not wrong with smoking. I'll just say for me, smoking cigarettes was not good for me.
Oopsie daisy. No, just kidding.
No, but yeah. So anyway, I quit smoking cigarettes. I really got into being good to myself because I knew I deserved it. I started doing my shadow work. It's a lot of things that came out. I was adopted. My mom died when I was 21. So it was so much that I was mad at him, but it was so much because not only was I giving him all of my rage, I was also mad because I didn't want my child to repeat my steps and go through all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I really started working on myself, like keeping a journal, having inspirational messages in my bathroom, just being really real with how I got to this point, and now what can we do moving.
Oh, she went out. Can y'all hear me? Oh, there she
Okay.
back. Now she gone.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
Can you hear me?
Call me, but she can call me back. Anyway, okay. Brief update. I really just started getting into who I was. I'm taking my son. Me and my son are going to Paris in September.
Oh,
I told you know what? I have to turn my pain into progress. And
yes.
I promised myself when I was a kid, I used to read books. And I know so many things of all these other countries, and I'm like, I have to go. And so that's the promise I made to myself and my son. We got our passports. My son's 19 months old. We are out of here. I am no longer crying over spilt milk. Like, I can raise this child, and someone amazing is gonna come. I stopped being celibate. I did find a little guy. He wasn't great. Like, he's not great, but he was what I needed at that time. I started manifestation. I can just say that I was giving a life update. Things are so much better when I started reaffirming who I was and remembering who I was. And you said before, like, you're never alone. I got 1,000 people at my back.
You do.
I do. And there's days I might forget, and there's days I have like difficult days, but for the most part, like, I'm really like concentrating on just living in my purpose and my principle. And also I gotta order my son dropped my cursing oil. I gotta order some more product, but I just want to give a life update that it gets better. I don't know who saw the videos before. I was crying, I was sad, I was at the depths of depression, and it's stuff that I don't tell I keep to myself because I'm an introvert by nature anyway. But yeah, so that was just a quick life update. It gets better when you start realizing, once you start chopping a tree at the root, then your ancestors have more availability to you. Is that how you say it? Like,
yeah, it makes perfect sense. I'm glad somebody listened to me.
Listen, because when I say I was this close to the edge, this close, okay. If you understand, you know I was this close. But feeling better. And for anybody that's in the comments that, for me, I had to take, even though this man did horrible things, even now we're in a court case. He's like filing this court case. He even called Child Protective Services on me. He has really been fighting me, and I've learned I'm not fighting you anymore. I'm not fighting you with my words. He recorded our conversations that I had on the phone, and like real. And I'm like, I'm not fighting you with my words anymore, because I was wasting so much energy crying and fighting this man, and it's like, for what? For what? For what? I have my son. I wake up to him every day. I love him. I mean, I love him from every cell in my body loves him. So, yeah, and I've just been moving forward. We have a court date coming up. I ordered the St. John's, what was it?
Roots.
Yeah, I have that. I'm going to take that to court with me. But I know that no enemy, nothing can ever stand. I stand on truth. And he's only doing this because I will not give him my child, and he's not in his right state of mind. So
just to give you a little bit about your ex, you probably already know this, baby, but I the spirit's saying to say it. This motherfucker is really manipulative, and he don't give a damn about the kid. He just want to fuck with you. He just wants to fuck you up. Literally, he's mad because you won't allow him access to you, your mind, your psyche, your money, your body. It's all about control with him. He gives a fuck. He's gonna move on from you. when
Oh
he
yeah,
feels ready.
no, he married somebody when I was 8 months pregnant.
That doesn't, no, I'm not talking about that. He can marry 10 other bitches. That's not what I'm talking about. When I say move on, I mean sever this mental, emotional desire to fuck with you. He's gonna move on, but it's gonna take some time because he got a lot of shit going on. Your baby was born with a lot of gifts.
Thank you.
That's one smart little boy.
Yeah.
He's well advanced for his age. He's hitting milestones that he should be hitting at 2 and 3, but he's hitting them now. He's 1.5.
Yeah, 19 months. 19 months. I was
Yeah.
concerned because he doesn't talk, but he's very like, my son can like put
You
little
can see
straws
stuff.
in containers, huh?
Your baby's a seer.
Mm-hmm.
He's okay. Hold on. Shit. Let me sit my fat ass up. Put these chips away. This is my death. I need to stop. All right. So, one thing about your baby is that he's real sensitive to the spirit realm. So, spirits are around him all the time, and he's communicating with them. Babies can hear and see before they can speak. Mm-hmm. So, if you ever see him looking away and pointing, he's talking to spirits, ancestors that love him. He's an ancestor himself that just came back. Your baby gonna be fine. Your baby is gonna be fine. He gonna give you a little bit of hell when he reaches about 12, 13, but it's gonna be mostly attitude. You can correct that shit with the blink of an eye. Mm-hmm. But you pour a lot of love into that little boy.
I do.
So you're gonna be okay. But as for your ex, fuck him. This dude don't give a shit. His family fucked up too, but they know he fucked up. His family knows he's fucked up.
His family is, they are messing, because I blocked everybody off of social media. I just stopped trying because it just got too icky. Like, they know he's seen his son only once. He's only given me, my son, 19 months, $100 and maybe $35 or something, and sent like a case of Pampers a half a case of Pampers one time.
A half a case.
You know,
did y'all hear that?
Kids go through a case of Pampers a month.
I'm sorry.
It's like 2 weeks worth of Pampers, and I said this from the beginning. He doesn't care for my son, because he doesn't, and it's unfortunate, but I have enough love that I give my son for both of us. He really does. I've seen him pictures and videos, and he always like it. He really doesn't care, and that just shows you how much he cares about himself as well. He has issues with being black. Like, his family is, no shade, but his family is interracial. Like, he has a lot of deep rooted issues that I don't have. He's married to a Caucasian woman. That's fine. They live 9 hours away. That's fine. But he has a lot of deep rooted things, and I can't have him putting that on my son.
Right.
My son's skin is brown like mine's, and you know, in this time frame we live in and everything else, I just have to keep my son very uplifted at all times. And I can tell, like, so we just kind of stay away. I even had to stay away from the whole family at this point because there's too many mixed messages and all that. So we'll just say that
it ain't you. I'm telling you right now, it ain't you.
I know. Yeah. So I'm just working on being a great mom, traveling the world with my son, making as much money as possible. I want to start a YouTube channel, you know, just about our escalades. Like, we have some trips planned. So at this point, we are just basking in the love, and that's all I really want to deal with is the love. I've tried many times to pull him to the table, and like, even if you don't like, he just, it's all like a ruse for real. And it's mentally, it's a mental mind fuck.
Yeah, it's not even you. He just wants to control everything. If you came up to him and today said, okay, you can have whatever you want. Here's my bank account, my keys, the kid. Then he'll be happy. Then he'll torture the fuck out of you. But because you love you enough to disconnect, now he mad. I feel sorry for the woman he's married to, but she gonna wake up too.
Oh, this is her 4th marriage. So I'm pretty sure he's been through this.
Damn.
And she can't have children, so I know he's driving her miserable with that as well. So I just, you know, everyone's portrayed to be happy on Facebook and all that. I've just mentally disconnected from them all. Like, I just wish them, I don't wish them well. I wish them the type of whatever's coming for you, I hope it finds you. However, in whatever state it, you know, it needs to be in. So I just want to concentrate on me and my love and finding a great love who can possibly fill in with the masculine energy that I know my son is gonna need later on in life. And if he wakes up, which it is what it is, but moving forward, I can't fight. I have no idea why I chose this man, but it was really a very short term fling that turned into a permanent connection. Well, not with me, but with my son and him, perhaps in the future. But I was spending so much energy and fighting this because I didn't want my son to have the same outcome that not outcome, but to have the same path. I was adopted. I was moved from home to home. So I always wanted a 2-parent home or a co-parenting relationship. And it's not possible to do that to somebody who's not mentally stable.
Right.
It's not possible.
And that's not your fault because you didn't give him his mental instability. So you just keep on glowing up and living your best life, baby. Go ahead, Teresa.
Go ahead.
I just don't want you to leave without.
Huh?
Your sound went out again.
I don't want you to leave with me without me telling you what I saw because as you guys speak, I'm just reading you. I'm tapping into your energy. So I know that you mentioned. Let's go back to your son really quick. He speaks a lot to a woman. Okay, there's a female around your son all the time.
I hope
So
it's
that's
my
very
mama.
important. So that's very important to mention is a woman. Okay, so that's very important. Very
I hope
calm
it's my
energy.
mom.
Very giving, nurturing woman. It's almost like she plays with him and is always
Yeah.
watching after him and everything. I saw her at the vision.
I don't want to interrupt. My son's toys go off in the middle of the night, like by
That's her
themselves.
playing with him.
Yeah, she plays with him. So just know that I did see that. So know that he's well protected. So don't freak out. That's my message to you. As well as love. Love is coming. He's very tall and handsome. All right.
Oh,
He's a tall. I don't know what is it about you and tall men.
I love tall and
me
big.
too.
Yeah, because I'm an aggressive, so I need that.
It's like
I
you look for
desire that
tall.
protection.
Yeah. As soon as I was reading you, because I my bad. I was reading you as you were talking,
Thank
and I was wrong with this girl because I wanted to give you the hint of love because I know how people get love. I mean, I'm the daughter of Oshun, so I know love is important. So it's a tall, very tall man. Something to do with business, a lot of business. So he's gonna have a business or work in business, very well off, but very mature and very gentleman. Open the door, close the door, and stuff. So he's gonna sweep your feet away. He's coming from a bad relationship himself, so he knows how to value. He has a little bit of baggage, so just be patient. You're a healer, so he will be attracted to your energy. Just know that love is coming, okay? I don't want you to leave without you knowing that it's out there. He's fucking
I know,
tall.
because sometimes
You like giraffes.
I doubt it. I doubt. I mean, I don't doubt it, but I'm like, I'm getting older. I did want another child. I'm like, is it coming?
No,
Is
it's
love
coming. It's coming soon. It might take a little bit longer than it's supposed to because you're gonna be very busy the rest of the year, okay? And
Me?
train you're gonna be very busy.
Yeah, because I'm
Something
trying to start my business.
Oh, what you're saying, something to do with the project. So you're gonna be very, very busy. So that's very important. It's gonna hit up. I don't know. You're about September. It's gonna be very important for that business. Okay, that's gonna be very important. Okay,
Thank you.
going into December, you're gonna start receiving the fruits of your hard labor, and I think that's how you guys are gonna meet because I see Aquarius Pisces season to be very important for you guys to meet or before, but to really collaborate with each other. That's a hint. You're gonna work. You're gonna meet him through business. So that's very important. He's gonna amaze you with his height. All right. He's gonna be a hot man. I don't know why I'm using the word, but I saw him very tall. You love tall men because when I was reading you, I'm like, what's up with her and tall men? And then I had to confirm. So yeah, he's gonna be very tall. He's gonna be very ambitious as well. But he does has a lot of baggage, meaning that he's has a little trauma just like you. So twin flames there, spiritual connection, balance. So that's very important to tell you. Yeah. I didn't want you to leave, Danielle, without me giving you a few predictions. Okay, so keep us posted. All right. I love.
I had so many doubts about this business, and I was hesitating, and I'm just like, I have to do it for me and my
Oh,
son.
baby, September is the Empress rebirth, 9 months of rebirth. By next year, after I see next year, after the spring, it's like, wow. But it's gonna start up. Don't doubt it, Don't doubt it. Don't feel insecure at all because the success is coming. And that tall man is
And
coming too, girl.
it will be well earned. It will be. Listen, I put a lot of salt. The salt in my tears I could fill this apartment with salt.
So let's discuss some things. Make sure he kiss you on your neck. Tongue kisses all on the neck. Make sure he come up behind you and kiss all up on your neck and suck your titties. Titties need to be sucked.
Yes,
tall men suck good titties. I like tall men, my damn self. I personally only date a man if he's taller than me, and I'm 6 feet tall. So make sure he get all up in the neck.
I'm 5'9", and I can only go above.
Woo!
I can only go above. I love me a tall, strong man.
Let me open my legs a little bit and fan because it's just doing too much. Woo!
Okay, I can keep holding on. I kind of want to let the guy that I was dating with, dating, because he has stuff going on too. But it was just a casual thing, and we, he just, I had been so long without having a sexual release that it just kind of happened, and it's okay.
Yeah, situationship.
Yeah, it's not. There's no connection there with you and him. He's not no disrespect to him as a good dude.
Yeah, he's a good.
But there's no connection. There's no real connection there.
And I think the more time, if we spend too much time together, it'll be like a forged connection. So
yeah, don't do that.
It's just
you got somebody coming. I see shoulders and arms. Does he have shoulders and arms, Teresa?
I hope so.
He's pretty tall. I just saw the height. And then I even told her, "What's up with you and tall man?" And she said, "I like tall men." That's all I saw. I didn't see all. I'm damn Tiff, you little perverted ass.
I know.
She sees
I'm
his
feeling the heat.
She's like, "Ooh," I just saw his ass being tall, girl. I didn't go far to investigate, but yeah, he's very handsome. He's gonna be very handsome. That I know because I just know tall men are handsome. Not any disrespect for my shorties over here. It's not like I'm a tall ass girl. I'm like 5'3", I think. That's pushing it. I lie. But anyways, tall men are very handsome, aren't they?
And so with this court case, I'm just gonna let it go, have it go. I didn't even try to get child support or anything from my son's father. I just wanna be done with that. Like I
think you should get child support though.
Because I feel like if I start getting child support, it's going to open a door. Like I just want it to be closed,
Well, it's up to you, but
let me know. Let me know what happened. I mean, please do.
We need it. I mean, not need. We desire it because it adds to my son's well-being.
I don't see why you wouldn't get child support. He has an obligation to support his kid, whether he's going to be a narcissistic asshole, whether there's a child support order or not. So if you think
not to be anymore, because he has no contact with me. Like he has no way. I mean, well, he knows my address, of course, but he has nobody has my phone number or Facebook, and everything's blocked. And
you can keep him blocked and not give him your information, but the court should make him pay. In my
it's his responsibility.
Yeah, and it's been 19 months, $135. No, I'm sorry, he gave me $300 one time through Cash App, but maybe $4.
You definitely should.
Because I just had a little sneak peek, I have a little fake page, and they got this big house, and I'm like, how do you not even send your child anything? But
my question to you: how are you not even gonna get his ass? He needs to be a responsible dickhead and help you. It's not about you. It's about the well-being of your child. Your child comes first. That's extra money.
His own mother told me, "Damn, you need to file for child support." But I just didn't.
You should do it.
Yeah,
you're gonna be successul if you do. Even if you just take that money and put it in an account for your son and pay for his college
fund.
Right.
Yeah, he made it.
I was hoping he'd get it together and be a parent, but I just keep I don't want to keep wasting, and like
don't enjoy Paris.
Doesn't have when you miss that early connection, like he has no connection to my child.
Okay, well, enjoy Paris, enjoy your life. Hit us back and let us know how your court case go, okay?
I definitely will. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone, and everyone be good.
All right, thank you, baby.
All
Bye-bye.
right.
Oh, her smile was everything. She finna be getting her back broke. God damn it, I'm jealous. Right. So right now backstage we got Gutsy Guru coming up. I'm gonna snatch her pink bonnet because I really like it. It looked very, very silky. Crystal, Hannah, Lash Marine, and then Healing, and then Lash Marine is in here twice. I don't know why, but that's all right. All right, Gutsy Guru. Hello, baby.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
It's cute, huh? Look at it.
It's a little sparkly and it's a little velvet one underneath because
Oh, okay.
But no, what's crazy is I actually don't even know what compelled me to come on here today. And then baby girl right before me blessed my entire spirit. Like she went off, like she just went off of me about, she was just kind of reading me, I guess is what she gave me what I needed, I guess. Like, I don't know. I think I'm in a moment of trying to like let go. And like, I promised myself I would be like authentically myself this year and like kind of give myself what I'm worth. And it's been a struggle and I've lost a lot of people and relationships and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay. I feel a little raggedy about it sometimes. But I don't know. I'm anxious about the future, but she just kind of confirmed a lot of things for me. Just like, like it's okay to bet on yourself,
Mm-hmm.
It
is.
I don't know.
You deserve it. You deserve it. You need to know you deserve it.
Yeah.
You need to know that.
Yeah. I'm trying to be on point. Like I think people who've seen me on here, I know I'm a nurse. So I've been in California since January working a COVID assignment. And I actually leave like next week. And I have kind of decided I don't even think I want to be a nurse anymore. Like, I don't know. I feel like I want to change my career path. Like I was in the healthcare field because I have Crohn's disease and my medication costs literally 100,000 K. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how much my medicine can cost. Or my shot costs 25,000 K, but I take it every 5 weeks. So I need really good insurance and copay assistance and all this stuff. So the medical field is usually a guaranteed job, but like, I just realized that I can sell myself. Like I'm on point. You know what I mean? Like I can bet on myself. I can bet on myself and like start my own business and kind of like put myself out there and the right people will, want to fuck with me, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to, I don't know. I'm just in a weird space right now, but I'm in a space of letting go of the past and of fears and trying to like propel myself forward. And I'm really excited to get home and not be living in a hotel so I can really practice with my altar because traveling altars are ghetto. Do you hear me? I'm struggling. Struggling. So yeah, I don't know. I guess that's what I can do. Miss Danielle bless me, which is so funny because my ex is Danielle and she was the one who stressed me out the most. And so it was just a blessing to get a blessing from a Danielle. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I feel good. I don't know. I'm nervous, but I feel good.
Well, honey, your self-love energy is through the roof.
Oof, I'm trying.
You are like I see a glow around you. You must have been doing some heavy ass shadow work and self-love work because I see it all over you.
So this is what I'm gonna say. What if I say not on purpose?
I'm sorry, say it one more time, baby.
What if I say I was doing it and not on purpose, like didn't even necessarily know I was working so hard on myself, like just kind of like in the, you know what I mean, just kind of like,
yeah,
you know what, I'm
naturally
doing it for myself and not even realizing because it's been hard. Like it's really been hard living in a hotel. Like I like my own space. I'm very kind of like things have to kind of be structured for me to practice, you know what I mean, and kind of be on point, and energies have to be on point. And it's just been really hard, especially dealing with COVID. It's just been hard, And so I didn't even realize that I guess that I was doing it. But then all of a sudden, like people randomly, I've been without my medicine for about 4 or 5 months and not feeling my best. But people were like, oh my God, you just look so good. And I'm just like, what is it, girl? But I guess it was me like, okay, back, no bad energy for me. You know what I mean? But I didn't even know that I was like, I wasn't making a conscious decision to like sit down and work. So that's why Like that's why I'm kind of like it's been taking me a while to kind of articulate this to you because we've done this before. We've talked before and I keep saying like, oh, I'm scared to kind of like try it or whatever. But then when I do practice, shit get crazy. Like my grandma has touched my hand. I was like, girl, what you doing? Like, I'm scared, you know? Like, so I
And
think
it's important to Gutsy Guru. Yeah, right. Gutsy
yes.
Guru. Sorry, my accent is off the
No,
hook,
you're
right?
on point, honey. Miss Teresa, I just been blessed to see you because I'm just blessed to be. I'm just blessed. Okay, blessed.
Oh. But you know what? You're gonna cut me out a little bit because I am gonna tell you your ass better keep the momentum going, all right?
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
there's gonna be a time in 5 months from now that you're gonna have a little breakdown, all right?
Oh,
I'm sorry to say it, but I have to warn
okay.
you a little breakdown. So 5 months from now, all right, where you
Okay.
start realizing like you're gaining the what's called is gaining the momentum, but I do see a 5 months of changes. So let's do the math here. July, August, September, October, November, around November-ish. There's
Okay.
gonna be big changes, okay? You're just gonna
Okay.
have a little meltdown, that's it. You're a little bit dramatic. It's nothing uh off the hook because when you get dramatic, you get to level 100. I'm just
All
gonna
right.
keep it very real. Extremely dramatic. All right. If something, no, for real, she gets dramatic to level 100, and you think the world is falling apart and World
For
War
five
whatever
seconds,
is
correct.
coming, and oh shit, you get very heavy. So that's why I'm warning you. If that happens, it's gonna happen in 5 months. Okay. So
Okay.
you do need I'm not gonna leave you off the hook because you're glowing. You're gaining. It's what it is. Is you gaining the momentum. The momentum just started. So don't lose track of that. All right. Be
Okay.
stronger than your doubts or your. You remember because you do have a lot of doubts. Sometimes you're gaining. You're wonderful. I love your self esteem. I mean, you're like damn. But you also have times where you feel like you're not good enough, smart enough, and you're like, oh, well, and stop comparing yourself to others. All right.
Oh, off. Oh.
Okay. So I don't want you to do that. And I told you that you probably were not going to like what I said, but it's just a warning. Don't compare yourself to others. All right.
Oh
Let them
no, I
be.
love a good
Let
read.
them bitches be. And let them,
Period.
if Fulanita has this, but you're not there, or Fulanita has this and that, and I want to start up, you start your own shit, you mind your own business, and you keep it moving. All right. Don't get involved with other people's energies. Don't ever compare yourself to others because you tend to do that a lot sometimes.
Period.
All right. So I do that. I do see that a lot from you, right? I just read you, mini psychic reading. Your predictions, you want predictions, I'll give you one. 5 months, you break down, you get your shit together, you pick your ass up because you do that very well, by the way, right? All right.
Okay.
You're gonna be working in a business plan, but you have trouble sometimes focusing. All right.
Yes.
You get a little bit lazy. All right. I
Yes.
don't want to say the word because I'm very nice. All right. But you know what I mean. You don't get fucking lazy on me.
Can
All
I
right.
interrupt really quickly? It's not lazy. I think I told you this. I'm Crohn's disease in an ostomy bag, so it's more like literal fatigue. I'd be like, oh girl, I can do it tomorrow because I'd rather sleep because brain fog. Your mind. If I just feel like if my mind is not there, I'm not going to be sharp enough, and that's where the doubt
Mm-hmm.
come in. And it's like, girl, just go ahead and do it because you're going to be tired tomorrow too. You've been tired for 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have Crohn's,
Right.
so go off on me. I'm receptive, honey. I live for it. Go off.
No, 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 no. And it's just that I will tell you what I see because once I tap into your energy, I have to finish what I started. So
Mm-hmm.
because I am a very stubborn, I'm not gonna ignore spirit. Spirit is she's very freaking crazy. I'm gonna call her crazy with all my respect. She's very pushy. She's telling me your predictions as well. And going into the end of the year is when your things get moving, moving, moving. There's still gonna be when you go back home, you're still gonna work where you're at. There's gonna be at least 8 more months or ninth month. You're gonna really create a change where you're gonna be stable enough and not scared to start your own thing. All right,
Okay.
the 9 months. So that's very important. Do the math. All right, nine
Yes,
months from now is when you really start getting the ball hanging. But the fifth month, something to do with the fifth month from here on to the fifth month, it's like a little breakdown, a little
ma'am.
mini breakdown. So that's important. You're also going to get a lot of messages through dreams. You already do. All
Yeah.
right. So that's very important. All right. Listen to her.
One of her divination tools or where she's going to be really strong in the future is dream interpretation and receiving messages from spirit through your dreams.
Mm. You know
Yeah.
what's so crazy? This is, oh my God. I don't necessarily dream because I don't hit REM sleep. And when I
Mhm.
do dream, it is very vivid. It is very on
Yeah.
point. It means something. Like it is so like we always dream, but when I say I don't like receive messages and stuff like that, because I don't dream, but when I do, it is always very on point. Like it is always, I'm almost like, was that real? Like, am I, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost scary to me, but I'm trying to, like I said, live in my authentic self and be more receptive to it and not have so much anxiety about who I am. Do you know what I
Your
mean?
gift will
So,
strengthen. You just got to trust spirit, but your gift will strengthen over time.
Yeah.
okay.
And
Mhm.
you got a good ancestor there. She's very powerful. I'm calling her powerful because she wants me to. She's like, give me. It's like she likes credit. She likes attention, and she's very
Hmm.
like pushy. Let's just call her pushy in a very nice way.
Mm-hmm.
Pushy. All right. So she's gonna be there when your breakdown happens, and she's gonna be also there when you start your own thing, because you're growing. You're gonna be like a little butterfly. All right. You're transforming, kid. So that's very important to say. But remember that I said work on being keep the momentum going. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard because I know I get like that. We start stuff and we want to plan things out and then we never go back to it and finish it. Finish what you start, okay? So that's very important, all right? Don't lose the momentum. Don't lose the energy. And I had to point that out because if not, she was not gonna, she was gonna keep saying the momentum. The momentum needs to be there, okay? If not, she's gonna push the hell out of you and we don't want that. We want her to be,
I got a question.
nice. Yeah.
Is there a way that, like, it's just been kind of heavy on my spirit that I'm
Mhm.
gonna lose one of my parents, and I just feel like I don't know if spirit can talk to you. Like is that I just don't. I know this sounds crazy, but like it couldn't be my mom.
That's one of your worst fears, right?
I just
Losing.
they're like, people have bad relationships with their parents, but like I would come back and choose my mom and dad over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel I'm almost feeling guilty because I've been gone for 6 months, basically 6 months, and I haven't seen them. And they're older. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel weird about because she said she's pushy. Like my mom's not pushy, but she is very Leslie. Like when I got Crohn's disease at 14, they set me down and was like, "Girl, don't nobody care that you got this." Like, you know what I'm saying? No shade, no tea. Like we care, we love you, but you still
I
have to
wasn't
show
saying
love.
that your mom was pushy. I'm saying that your ancestor is pushy. It's a woman in spirit. I'm a medium, and that's why I'm reading what spirit is telling me. She's telling me 5 months just to to clear things out. Not saying
No,
it's just
I need to clear up my question. I'm sorry. I was
yeah. So
thinking so
no, no, no,
far.
no, 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 no. I just want you to understand that you do have an ancestor, and the other side is a female. That's the only one that's coming out, and she's telling me what's gonna happen. 5 months, she's gonna have a breakdown. She's gonna feel a little bit insecure, right? And I want you. I just described you. You get a little bit sometimes too dramatic. When one little thing happens, you take it from level 5 to level 100. You resonated with that, so that made me think, okay, I'm speaking to the same person. As a medium, I could be speaking spirit, because I am the light bulb for spirits. Spirit could give me a message for Tiffany. And that's why I asked, do you resonate? Because when you do stage mediumship, like right now, live, I could get a message for Hawaiian Bull or something, and it's not you. That's why I asked, who can do you resonate with that? Because obviously she's telling me that sometimes you get from levels 0 to 5, and you tend to lose it. All right. You also compare. I'm
So
gonna go back because I just remember you compare yourself to other people, honey, and you need to stop it. All right,
okay.
you need to
Oh, can I
stop
read?
it.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but
go for it. Tell me anything that
I
you want.
I got lost, like you said, with my focus and my question. But I guess what I was trying to say was, is there a way that spirit could be somebody who's going to pass because they're close to passing? Like that, I guess that's what I was kind of asking.
No,
Because
baby,
okay,
no.
okay, That's where I got like stressed out about it. My
No,
mind just went
let me
all
tell
over the
you.
place,
No,
you know.
no. Let me explain to you. When someone passes, let's say, no, there's ways like us witches. We do leave our bodies at night. Some of us do travel. By the way, it happens.
Hmm.
I do travel. Tiffany, you travel, right? We all
Yeah.
travel. Okay, as witches, we travel, and that's why I say I can fly. By the way, guys, because we do travel. It's something that does happen.
Hmm.
But no, no, it's not. When a loved one is about to pass, we do feel it. I know it's your spirit. They will warn you. You'll have a dream, and then it happens, or you'll have this sensation. All right. So don't, don't. I don't want you to go. Oh, think that your parents, are you gonna lose your parents or anything like that? All
No,
right,
I'm not. I
because
just that
that's not gonna happen anytime soon.
stressed me out.
All right. So calm yourself down, relax. I just wanted to give you my predictions because I want you to get excited and know that in 9 months, you're going to get your ass rolling with your business. But I also, my job as a psychic and as a medium is to warn you. And that's part of what I do, by the way, is warn people, give them advice, motivate them. Because in 5 months from now, you're going to have a little meltdown, not too big. But I warn you because you do take things for to the other level to just be a little bit sensitive and love yourself then as much as you're loving yourself now. To not forget to continue to love yourself, not drop, keep the momentum going. Okay, that's all,
Doing
honey.
great.
My goal here was not to tear you up or make no,
Oh no,
or to
no.
put your predictions, to connect with the other side, because if I don't give you the message from spirit, then anybody who does mediumship know that they won't let you go until you relate the message. So that's part of my goal here. Okay, so
No, thank you so much. I'm just in a fragile space emotionally, so it is. No, I'm very thankful. You didn't make me cry. I'm not one of those people who get like offended or anything. I promise. I'm very
no, no, no,
thankful.
no. Even if
I'm
you
very
cry,
very
it's okay.
very very thankful. I just you know stressed, but I'm very thankful.
And
So
this is gonna help you. There, nobody's gonna. Spirit also warns you about losses. Spirit's not saying anything about losses. She only told me that you're dramatic. That there's gonna be a meltdown, and to get it together with your stuff and stop comparing yourself to others, because she's gonna push you. She's gonna push you to do better. Okay, you know, like I meant, is there words are coming from her? I'm just a messenger. All right, that's what we do. We give people messages. That's what I do. You know. So again, remember the date. 5 months from now, it's gonna be a little meltdown. A little bit, not too big. I think this is it's bigger than what it is what's gonna happen. So and then 9 months. Let's do the math. Come on, let's do the math. July, August, September, October, November, December. Like in spring is when you really got Pisces season. So that's when you're really gonna start hitting your dream. All right, but you're thinking right. I mean, there's no immediate danger that I sense or feel, unless Miss Tiffany, it has. Do you have anything?
Mm-mm.
No. So, but you keep your momentum. Okay,
I will.
momentum.
I promise. I promise. And I'll be
You know
home
why
in
you're crying?
somewhere.
You want me to tell you the truth why you're crying? Just to make, because you miss your
Please go
parents. It's
off.
normal. It's normal. Normal. You're missing home. You'll be home soon, okay? You'll be home soon. All right? So have fun. All right? And live a little bit. All right?
Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Mm. Thank you guys so much. I did not come on here for all of this.
You all right,
I
baby?
feel guilty now. I feel really
No,
guilty,
no,
Tiffany.
I love getting my life together. This was kind of like the ending to the trip. Like this is kind of I gather me, please get me together. Yeah,
No,
thank
I feel guilty because that was not my goal. That was not my goal. My goal was to give you predictions and to tell you who's around.
but
I'm
you did,
sorry, guys. I
I'm
didn't mean to
glad.
make you cry.
Ghosts be farting. What is going on in this
Oh, the
chat?
chat, girl, the chat. Yeah, ghosts. I smelt a fart from a ghost before. It happens. We'll talk about that later. I'm sorry. The chat, they talking about they smell their big mama's farts from. It happens.
I love you guys so much. I love this family. It's such a blessing. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. I'm gonna get my life together. I promise.
Okay,
You
tap
have
back
you
in.
guys together.
Yeah, you tap back in anytime. You tap back in. You already know we love seeing your beautiful face.
I will, and I'm gonna come with a better bonnet next time.
Okay.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. You are welcome, baby. You are welcome. Just as sweet as she can be. I love seeing her face pop in.
My bad.
All right. Let me see. I have 2 people, but their devices aren't connected. Crystal, Hannah, connect your devices, babies. Connect your devices. Why, hello there, Lasha Marie.
Hi,
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
Teresa. I love you. You're like you're like my yin to my yang as well. And Tiffany, I love your boobs. I'm gonna get me some.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, and when you got to talking with the other young ladies, I was like, look at her twin coming out. Like, oh, let me open my legs. I was like, oh. I actually came on here to talk to you, Tiffany, because I've gotten better, but I'm having some issues with my twin. Especially when we're dating, because my moon is Capricorn and I'm a Libra rising, but I try to be a little bit more conservative, but then my twin comes out and want to be this free spirit and nudist, and she's very sexual. And it's kind of a bit of a challenge for me to find a dude that can deal with that. I'm like, I got to deal with it because it's my life, but I don't really know. I'm a firm believer in if you're comfortable with something, then other people will be comfortable with it. So I'm still working on being comfortable with her coming out to people.
Girl, the only advice, because you a Gemini, right?
Yes.
Girl, the only advice I can give you is just to be true to you. Now, Hawaiian Boo can give you a better advice because I wish his ass would tap in. Hawaiian Boo, you need to tap in. We got some astrology questions here, but I'm finna go ahead and give you what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I have this finger right here for one twin, okay? And I have this finger right here for the other. And I don't give a fuck what anybody say. I do me because I'm the only one that's going to be true to me. And any man that I get with understands my quirky ass, weird ass personality. So there's times where I have to scratch a titty or two. I might sit out on my balcony naked as fuck, meditating. I did that right before this live. I love the way sunlight feels on my body. If I felt like this, there was a time where I used to care about what people thought and adjusted my personality. Then I realized that people are grimy as fuck and don't give a fuck whether I cater to them or not. So I might as well just be true to myself. That's just how I see it, baby. And I understand because it's not easy. I say, now a lot of people may disagree with me. Hawaiian Boo, you're going to have to see if you agree. I say that Geminis are the most hated sign. Everybody be like, well, what's your sign? I said, what's the most hated one? And I'll be damned if people say Gemini.
Hey, and we are so fucking sweet. Like, we are the sweetest people, but then they be trying us and they get that other side. They're like, oh my God, you're crazy. Oh, now I'm crazy.
Right.
I wasn't crazy.
We're misunderstood. Right. We're misunderstood. But I say that we are multifaceted. They say two-faced. I say multifaceted.
We can't help that we're adaptable people. We can adapt to anything. Just let us know what page we on. We can get on the same page. Exactly. Just let me know.
Exactly. So I understand, baby. You rocking this little ball haircut. If my head wasn't so damn big, I'd do the same thing.
Did y'all see my dog? He's running around here. I thought about him with your cats. Like, oh my God, I'm trying to be a good dog mother, y'all. I am. He's letting me happy.
Yeah, but don't give a lot of energy towards what people think and how they feel about you living your life.
Just be yourself.
I just know that I do really well in partnerships.
Okay.
I do well by myself as well, but I really shine in partnerships. And Yeah, it's just been a big challenge trying to find the right partner. I got married and that didn't work. He was a narcissist, but I got married to a Scorpio and he let me have it. Let me say, we let each other have it, but by the end, I was waving that white flag like, I don't want no problems. I just want to back out slowly. Just leave me alone. And it's been 6 years now, and this man still calls me. I'm like, just go away, please. Just
Mm.
go. And I'm aware that I have that effect on people, like that I meet, they
Yeah.
want to tap into my energy. Yeah, I'm really a nice person, and so they think it'd be like a facade or something, like it's not real. And then when they see like, oh no, she's just genuinely a happy person, they want to
Mhm.
tap into it. I'm like, no, boundaries. I don't have any, I don't have any extra energy to give you because I need reciprocity.
Well, baby, they are just jealous.
Haters,
But
man.
there's nothing wrong with wanting
Those are
reciprocity.
astrologer there.
Yeah, this is our
Oh
group
God, I didn't
astrologer.
even know. I was looking at my nails. Like my friend sent me some iron nails, and I was just like, I love them. I'm just like, anyway. So what was the question? We're
She's a Gemini. I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead and tell him your sun and moon right. Go ahead, talk to him.
mm,
I'm a Gemini sun, and I'm also an Aries Venus, and I'm a Capricorn moon, and I'm a Libra rising.
ooh.
And let me say this, and I have three personalities being a Gemini. It's me, Shay, and then it's Brittany and Damien. And Damien is pretty cool. He's not as strong as me and Brittany's energy, but Brittany is the one that will. Let me say, we let each other have it. When
Mm.
the other one is ruling the body, if we don't like something, so we definitely have to work together a lot.
Yeah, it's funny because like when I had conversations before with other people, so I would, I wouldn't name them names, but I would be like, oh, that, my
Hmm.
Gemini, or because I'm Gemini moon, I'm
Okay.
Capricorn ascendant, and I'm Scorpio sun.
Hmm.
And first off the bat, I remember hearing people saying Geminis are heated the most. I mean, it's
Scorpio's next.
it's
Yeah,
it's
Scorpio's next. Y'all a runner up too.
yeah, I know. but the thing is but the thing is Geminis, okay, the two cutest signs in the whole zodiac wheel are Geminis and Pisceans. Okay. So
You say the
anybody who
cutest.
says that Geminis are horrible, I mean, they're little kids. They're the twins. You know what I mean? So they're gonna have the childhood aspect of themselves, very innocent. But man, they can throw a tantrum. But yes, it's two sides of it's two versions of the same entity. So when you look at it, because the cardinal sign is Libra, Libra is the scales. Libra also shares with Aquarius as well as Gemini. So if you notice the cardinal signs in the wheel, from what I researched, we all share a certain part of each other. Okay. So
Hmm.
as for you, embracing your major three, okay, which is awesome. Most people just say, "Oh yeah, I'm a Capricorn something," but they don't really understand it. So Capricorn moons, they're very compassionate. They're very caring people. You know, or what are you, Aries moon, or Aries
I'm
Venus? Yeah.
I'm an Aries Venus.
Oh girl. Oh
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me say,
girl.
I've been working on that. I have a tendency, what is it called? Um, Obsessive energy. So either I get obsessive with them or they get obsessive with me.
You got
And
good pussy.
hey, so when I was younger, I
I'm
would
just
get
saying.
a bit obsessive, and then I got this Libra rising, so I'd be letting them have it out here.
Well, let's put it. Well, what house do you know? What house your Venus is in? Oh, what number house? Because
I don't.
I have Scorpio Venus in 10. So do you remember?
I don't remember which house it's in.
Oh, it's okay. But let me tell you, from what I feel, okay, when it comes down to the bedroom game, Gemini's They're okay. This is an adult conversation, but they're the porn stars in the bedroom. They are. So then when you got a Aries Venus, that's all about, you're gonna get conquered. I'm invading your land, and it's gonna get destroyed.
I just told my next child to start banging my neighbor because this moon has been like really crazy and shit. And yeah, I've been trying to stay close to my house, and so he was available. Yeah, but he told me that he had somebody else, that a friend that he's messing with. He was like, "Yeah, I end up canceling with her because I came over here. It's your birthday." And I said, he's like, "Well, she usually has to have like a babysitter because she's married." I said, "Well, listen, next time she wants to see you, let me know so I can just bag back, because if she got to go through all of that, I definitely want her to get hers." I was like, and he was like, "Really?" And I was like, yeah, because I can be, Aries is that first. So I always tend to rise to be number one. And so I'm not trying to have that energy with you. So I will just fall back if you let me know. If not, I'll be number one. So
it's competitive. I mean, Aries is about that. I mean, Scorpio share Mars, but Scorpio has Pluto also. So Aries are very competitive in that sense, So they wanna be up there. And then here comes the Capricorn energy, because they're Capricorn moon, yeah. So
I'm serious about my money.
Yeah, because it's like Capricorns also want to be on top. So you have a lot of strong energy. So Capricorns are that sea goat, and just imagine a regular goat climbing the mountain. They're not going to give up. They'll stand on like the tiniest ledge just to say, "Hey, you know what? I'm going to reach that top," and they'll continue doing it for their whole life. But your Libra ascendant is where you just said, "Hey, if you just let me know what's going on, I can understand." But let me tell you, Libras, they just as freaky too. They
I just let a Libra go that I had been messing with for 3 years because he wasn't emotionally available, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, air signs. Air signs are hard to like.
It is, because I don't like people. I don't like people all the time. And so if I do start liking you, it's like, no, this is a big deal because I like you. I don't like people. I love everybody. But if I allow myself to go there, it's like, hey, this is it. And he just could not do it. But it was great in the bedroom. He had a fucking Sagittarius Venus, and them Sagittarius. Yeah. Woo, right up my alley.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so guys, if you guys are looking for, say, somebody with a big member, so Sag Venus is perfect, or also Jupiter in the 8th house. If you guys look for those placements in somebody's chart, get ready, because the King Kong Dong is about to dong. So be aware.
This man is little too. Like his size, his body size is little, but he brought the heat. I was like, no, I'm gonna have to leave this devil dick alone. This ain't gonna work. Like, I can't do it. You ain't finna have me up here looking for you in a flashlight in the daytime. No.
This is awesome.
And then I had to tell my fucking neighbor, I was like, look, I did not just leave one casual relationship to get in another one. So this is it, okay? Don't call me anymore.
He's like, what so I got a question. With all this big dick energy surrounding you, good dick, sideways dick, upside down dick, are you using the dick to manifest? Are you doing sex magic?
Hey, yes, I am. Okay. And I told him that last night too, and he, you just be using my energy, and I'm like, fuck yeah, yes, I'm manifesting it all. I ended up marrying my husband because I manifested his ass too, but I was like, I need to be a stay-at-home mom. I need to be able to go to school full time, and I need to be at home with this baby. And that's exactly what I got. And I forgot to say we need to like each other. Damn. Like next time, like I'm working on this. I'm working on these words, getting them right. But I got exactly what I put out there. And my friend was amazed. She was like, I thought you were playing. I said, no, I'm finna find Jazzy a daddy, me a husband. We're finna go on shopping sprees, and we're gonna do X, Y, and Z. And yeah, he did everything that I wanted him to do, but like me.
Mm.
Oh
Well,
wow.
Gemini's
You
are
always
very.
gotta remember. You always gotta remember to be specific when doing sex magic spells. You always have to remember that. A
Yeah.
lot of people
Yeah.
just they be skipping over the important stuff. But do you have any other questions, girl? Because I got one, two, three people backstage.
No, I don't have any more questions. Was you saying something, Teresa?
No,
I thought you said something.
I was eating my chips. My bad. My fat ass was busy. I'm like,
No,
oh, I'm sorry. No.
no, I am good. I've had a good time with you guys. I have homework and I've been kind of bullshitting because I don't want to do it. So
Well,
yeah.
thank you
Stop
for stepping in,
procrastinating.
baby. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Oh my
That
gosh,
was
I
funny.
tell you.
Guys, I was chewing on my chips and I'm like, oops, my bad.
Okay,
I don't know
Healing.
where my moon is at nowadays. Hawaiian Boo. You don't have to give me. I'm requesting a remake of it. You know that it says that I lose it, that I lose my temper. How dare they? Lies they tell.
No,
For real, I'm gonna
of
Healing.
send it to
course
you, Tiffany.
not. I mean, I only seen it in your chart.
Healing.
I,
Healing. Can you hear us,
Hey
baby?
y'all.
Hey,
hey,
you've been
hey,
waiting since
Y'all hear me?
last night. I saw you. Now you're connected. I
Yeah,
see
can
you
y'all hear
now, Healing. Yes, we can hear you just fine. After Healing,
Yes.
I got Hannah,
Yes.
and then I have
Man.
Crystal next. Hannah's after Healing, and then Crystal, you're next. Go ahead, sweetheart. Talk to us. How you doing? Healing?
Okay, I think I'm well. I don't know. I'm a little. Can you hear me? We
Yeah,
got
we
it.
can hear you, baby. We can hear you. Talk to us. You there? Uh-oh, I think we have an audio problem. Healing, are you there, baby?
My spirit guides. Yes, can y'all hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
now
Can
we
you
Hello?
guys
can.
hear her? I can hear her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear y'all now.
Okay.
I just want some insight or something. I need some reassurance. There we go. I need some reassurance on like who my spirit guides are that are helping me along the way because I am constantly seeing angel numbers and like I can sense like my breakthrough is really coming, but like my life has gotten like technically speaking, if I was any old version of myself, it would feel like hell right now. And so it's just so much. Like I just recently got myself out of a relationship from the past like 4 years. He's my child's father, and he's a narcissist, controlling, manipulative, insecure, like just all over the place, man, all over the place. And I'm just trying to figure out like, am I doing this right? Am I doing enough? Am I like I just feel like I need some reassurance.
Okay. All right, let's start from the beginning. So you've been with dude for 4 years,
Uh-huh.
and are you still with him or are you done with him?
No, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, you done. And you guys have a kid together.
Yes.
Okay, was he abusive?
Not like.
Emotionally abusive.
Oh
Emotionally.
yeah, yeah. My
Okay.
love language is words of affirmation. So everything he said pretty much tore me down.
Okay. Okay. All right. Oh gosh. Ooh.
No, and then you wanna make sure that you're doing things correctly, appropriately. That's your question?
Yes, like yes, I would say yes.
In terms of spirituality or in terms of life in general?
Oh, spirituality, yes. I feel like my spirituality pretty much guides where like where I'm taking this life. Like it can always change. It's gonna be what it's gonna be based off of what direction
Decisions. Yeah.
I make spiritually. So
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you right now that you definitely made the right choice by leaving his ass because he would purposely okay,
provoke
in the
the fuck out of
beginning,
me.
yeah, in the beginning everything was cool.
Yep.
And then he was watching to find out what your triggers were, and then he
Uh huh.
cut you when he saw fit just for his shits and giggles.
Yep. Yep. Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. Provoked the fuck out of me. I was like very sweet, nice, genuine, chill, but I didn't even put my hands on nobody. I didn't let people say talk or speak negativity around me. No shit like that. Now shit at this point, I done tried to damn near kill that man. Like I like have told him with everything in me, like he just do all types of shit to provoke me. And I'll be like, you don't understand that I will fucking kill you. Like it got bad. It got really, really bad to where like damn near don't know to recognize myself in the mirror, and I'm like, this is no good. This is not fair, and this is no good for my son. Like he's never gonna be able to get to see me at my full, you know what I'm saying? Like the mother that I can be that he deserves. I don't get to be the mother that he deserves because I'm going through hell mentally because I can't defeat this shit.
okay. You guys go ahead. 'Cause-
So, when it comes to your spirituality, you're on the right track. You do need to balance it, okay? A little bit more
Okay.
balance is needed in your spirituality. I'm sure because you have a lot of overwhelming feelings with the moon coming out, okay? Right, so that's important. Just reading here. There's also messages from you have you mentioned spirit guides, and you have around two, and then two that manifest themselves more than others. Okay, that's
I didn't
important.
understand. Can you repeat it for me?
You have two people in spirit that manifest themselves more than the others. So
Okay.
that is important to mention because their energies are always around. Their your ex left lingering bad energy. You ever feel the heavy energy around you, like heaviness around you,
Yeah.
some type of heaviness. Those are the residue of his leftovers. You need to
Right.
clean your house, okay, so that get rid of that energy. I even feel it myself right now. She's telling me to tell her to cleanse her house because she feels the energy. So I'm glad that you resonated with what I just told you. Okay,
Right. And so it's a woman. My spirit guide or ancestor is a
it's a
woman.
woman and a man,
Do
female and male. They
you know
walk
if they're
with it.
older?
They walk together. She sounds older to me. The man is kind of a shyer version, you know.
I
So
think it's
that's
my grandmother
important
and
to say.
grandfather.
They're very
Ah,
yeah.
From they,
okay.
they it's like my grandfather from, and that's the ancestors that I was feeding and everything. But it's crazy because like they each have come to me in a dream. But
Ah,
I don't know. I just got like lost in every fucking thing, and I just stopped like with my altar
No,
and all that stuff. And now like I'm staying with family, so it's like I can't just get comfortable and do and all that stuff. But yeah, I feel like it was my father's father and my mother's father's mother.
okay. So you're resonating with what I just said. That's good. So I'm. It's important because once again she keeps telling me the house. Something is lingering around the house. Some energy. Okay.
Okay.
Some energy is lingering around the house, so you need to remove it ASAP. You need to clean this and lingering energy of your ex. All right.
Like, okay, so tell me this. If cause I just moved, I haven't even put the stuff, like set my stuff up yet. I was gonna clean first and then set up, but it's just like in my uncle's house, like a room in my uncle's house or a space in my uncle's house. Like, is it that or is it like I need to go sage the
It's
house
where
that I
you
just
live
moved?
right
What?
now. It's wherever your location is at.
Okay.
That's where you need to clean. Okay.
Okay, yes. Okay, okay.
All right.
Thank you.
So
Yes.
it's wherever your location, okay? And
Hmm.
there's something about you making decisions. Sometimes you go back and forth, back and forth. I'm gonna
Right.
give you a mini psychic reading with a mixture of a mediumship. All right.
Uh-huh.
There's something that she's telling me that you go back and forth with your decisions. All right.
Uh-huh.
So you need to focus a little bit more. If I speak a little bit louder, it's because there's that spirit. All right. It's nothing personal. Just know that. All right.
Yeah,
All
not
right,
no
there's
no offense.
so now this second part. She said you need to focus. Focus is needed. Stop going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. There's something going on with your finances. Finances, she said.
Man.
Finances need balance. She lacks of money sometimes. Her money
Yes.
doesn't last. She says that you move forward 20 steps and 20 shit. She's doing this to me.
Yes.
So that's 20 steps backwards.
Right.
She's also telling me to tell you that there's changes coming. She's very,
Right.
very anxious. She's very scared as well. So that's important to bring out to the table. Continue feeding her, but it's almost like she's a boss lady. She's almost like I got her, I got her, I got her, but she needs to stop overthinking. She says to stop being so afraid, so
Right.
afraid.
Yep.
She said that there's some fear. Fear. I'm very connected to you, healing. I don't know who she is, but she's very, very welcoming to my energy. She's even giving me hints for my own personal stuff.
Oh
See,
my
she's
God.
very caring,
Oh
very
wow.
charismatic. So that's very important. Uh, again, you're doing the right thing. You need to cleanse and seal that house. Okay, that's very important because there's a lingering energy. She says it's a lingering energy. Okay, lingering energy. So that's very important. Going back to your something to do with your bed. She's telling me your bed. There's something to do with you. What's wrong with your bed? She's telling me the bed. So something she watches you sleep
Okay.
is the way that the bed is, or I don't know. She was very particular the way that furniture was arranged. So I'm not sure was the belief in your household, your family, of something about the bedroom, the way things are fixed. So she wants you to look at it twice. She just said, tell her to stare at the way that she fixes stuff. All right. So that's one of her messages. As far as your spirituality, you're doing the right thing, but you do need to balance it. All right. And you know this is true, She's
Yeah.
very whoever I'm telling you, whoever takes care of you, it's a wonderful spirit, a spirit that is always with you and that will not ever leave you. She said you have you sometimes feel abandoned and alone. She said to stop feeling abandoned and alone, that you're not alone, to remember where you came from and how far you came from, how far you gotten. All right. So that's just her my stomach is sinking, so she's very happy and joyful that she was able to
Right.
connect, and she's connecting through me, and my heart is beating so hard, so it's amazing. Hey, you're very lucky to have her on your side. All right, the man is pretty quiet, he's chill, he's just letting her do the talking, because it's almost like she's saying, wait, you stop, shut up, I'm gonna do the talking for her. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you're doing the right thing.
Mhm.
I need your first name, please.
Right.
Can
Thank
you
you so
say
much.
it
I put
in?
in
Can you
the
send it to
private
me?
chat a name.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna type it.
yeah,
I'm trying to.
yeah. Your answer
Yeah,
is
I'm trying to
yes.
put it in the
All
chat.
right. Yeah. All right.
Yes, I'm sending it now.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Okay, can you see the private chat?
Yeah, but I just need. Oh, all right.
Mine's
Is
right,
that?
but
I
it's
need
like
your
messing
name.
up.
Your
I'm trying to.
name. Your name. Ah. All right. And the answer to your question is yes.
Typed it, but I'm just waiting for it to pop up. As soon as it pops up, it's gonna send.
All right.
It's just so froze.
I just want to give you a few minutes. Right? I don't need it.
Right. At this
I
point, I'm
mean,
finna tell you out loud.
I'm just gonna speak through it. I'm just gonna ask her again. But those are the messages that she wants to give you, all right? And the answer to your question in the private chat is a yes. All right. She's telling you your
Okay.
story. Your world fell apart with the tower there.
Yeah, the phone will not work. My name is Tori.
All right. But,
Uh-huh. Yep.
so, Tori, you're looking for financial gain. You're looking into gaining finances. So that's gonna happen, okay? All right, that's gonna happen very soon with the Page of Pentacles. You're gonna start looking into new ventures with that. There's also love in the air. Okay, so that's something that if you were gonna ask me any love question, that's something that is on the air and in the future. Okay, don't be tempted. Work on your self esteem. Work and gaining it. Work and continue healing because the devil announces low self esteem. All right. Sometimes you feel like you're not good enough.
Oh my God.
So that's what your grandmother is gonna always remind you of, that you're good enough, and she's gonna continue to push you because you're not alone. Okay, and you're gonna get the opportunity that you're seeking for with the Knight of Pentacles here. Because right now, I want you to boost your finances. All right, there's a
Mm.
need of boosting your finances there. Grandmother's telling me she needs to boost her finances. She's really uh
Right.
okay, she said, I really hope that she works in her finances. Okay, you do whatever you have to spiritually to boost it. Work on your mental state. Also, work on your self esteem, your heart chakra. Use your rose quartz. All right, rose quartz are needed with you a lot. All right, carrying them in your chest. You do need a lot of healing. All right. Do you
It does.
resonate with
It
what
does. I
I'm
have a
telling
feeling.
you?
It does.
Okay. So, I mean,
I
right
do.
now,
I
honestly,
do.
as a spiritual person, I'm worried about your
Yes,
finances and your growth.
100%. A hundred
So,
percent. I done cried and everything.
okay, so that's very important. I'm glad that you're resonating. This is very serious. Your grandma does not play, but I also want to relate the message that she's always with you. They're both always with you. You're doing right in the spirituality. It's going great. You're not doing anything wrong. I just want you to cleanse your house because she said that it's just you carrying his energy around, so that needs to be removed. You know something about energy, okay? So that's important. Do you have any
Right.
questions?
Exactly. Yep. Uh-huh. No, it was kind of hard to like hear everything, so I'm just gonna rewatch this when I connect to the Wi-Fi, and then I'll just
Okay.
inbox you
You go always you're
I
always
just
welcome
appreciate
to send
everything,
me
your
a
time and your
message.
energy, because this is stuff that I've been wanting to ask. Like you say, I go
You
back and
always
forth.
send me a message, and if you have further questions, I'll gladly help you with your questions because this is very important. Because I cannot let it go. You need to work on your
Okay, I will.
finances.
Wait, this so what? I didn't hear. I don't know what your exact response was to the question I put in the private chat. Right. That's what I've been looking
You're
into the most.
you're asking, is that her
So
name,
yeah.
right?
Did you the question in the private chat? Did you give me the answer?
Yes,
Yes,
she
that's
said
Okay,
yes.
yes.
this is a really
That's
bad
the
connection.
one.
Cause
Yes.
bad connection.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's work on your I don't want healing. I don't want to let you go. Work on your
Oh, that's
finances. All right.
beautiful. That's so beautiful. Thank y'all so much.
All right.
You're welcome, baby.
I didn't hear you. The
It's
phone is
okay.
so
Just go
shitty right
back
now. I'm
and
so
listen. She
sorry.
said work on your finances.
Hello.
Hello? Oh, we lost her. Yeah,
Well,
her.
she's hearing me. She needs to get her money together, work on her finances. Her grandmother and grandfather are always with her. They're protecting her. She needs to cleanse her house, wherever she's or herself, because her ex was an asshole and left the energy lingering around. So
Yeah.
that's a harsh feeling. She has this heaviness to her energy. So that's important.
Well, you were saying too, like about emotional things that are happening, and you're correct because the moon is in Taurus as well as Uranus. So Uranus being there, it likes to shake things up. So because the moon's there, it's going to trigger these things, and it's going to, especially with all the other planets like Pluto retrograde happening, it's going to start bringing things up. So if a lot of people are starting to feel irritable about certain emotional issues, this time would be a good time to visit them, and plus we have less pressure from Saturn, since it's in retrograde. So shadow work is great right now. I'm just saying, it's an amazing time to address these things. So just a friendly reminder.
All right, we got Hannah. Yeah, you guys pay attention to what he's saying. This is the perfect time for shadow work. Perfect energy is looming in the ethers. All right, Hannah. After Hannah, we have Sunny. We did have Crystal, but she tapped out. Crystal, if I see you pop up in, I'm gonna let you come in because you've been waiting for a long ass time. Hey, Hannah, can you hear us, baby?
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yep.
we can hear you. Hi, welcome. Thank you.
Hi, I missed y'all so much. Teresa, it's an honor. This is my first time getting to talk to you. Hi, Hawaiian Boo.
Hi, how are you?
I'm
Nice to
okay.
meet you,
So
Miss Hannah.
I know,
It's a pleasure.
hi, I know that people are waiting to talk to you guys. Really quick, Teresa, I've been having kind of like what Healing was talking about. There's a few numbers. Long story short, my address numbers keep popping up. 109, 139, and my childhood house number. But all of those numbers are from my childhood house. My grandmother passed away. She lived a really nice life with my grandfather. They accumulated a few homes, very nice upbringing that I had for the most part. But the way she passed away was kind of messed up. And she had Alzheimer's and dementia. And every time I see her in a dream, my mother passed away of cancer too. I told you this before, Miss Tiff, a while ago. I don't know if you remember, but every time my grandmother in a dream is like she's still not doing that great. But the last couple of ones is almost like she was like disabled, kind of not in her right body. But then this last dream that I had, she seemed to be doing well. She was like a driver. The dream went like this. She was a driver. She was like a chauffeur. She picked me up and she dropped me off. Her eye was black though, or it was closed, but she was driving and she dropped me off in front of the house. And I looked up at my attic. It's almost like I feel like I gotta go back to my house in my attic somewhere. I don't know. I was wondering if you picked up on any energy or anything like that because I keep feel it keeps coming up. My address and a number.
Okay, let me explain to you something about numbers, synchronicities. Synchronicity. My accent is bad.
I
You're gonna have
understand.
to
I hear
say.
that about girl. Me too.
So that is normal. All right. Those are spirit. When you see like 333, 444, they come in threes. Remember that, okay?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be 139, 209, 555, 111. A lot of people tend to see 111, especially when you're close to spirit and guides. That's the way they give you hints about new beginnings or endings to your journeys. All right. All right,
Right.
completions. All right,
Mm.
let's give you example of people that see 562. That's a lot of abundance coming. It's not the Long Beach areas, okay? It's a 562. It's a joke, but
Right.
it's not the LB guys. It's a lot of abundance coming. It's about money opportunities and growth. Okay, that's just an example. Okay, 555 is about completions, letting go of the old and welcoming the new. Okay, 111 again, new beginnings as well. So that's important to tell you that those are hints. When you're not sure about a meaning of a number, look it up. What does this spiritual angel number means? And then you'll get your answer there.
Yeah. I looked up the
All
numbers
right. The
too.
last part, when you were talking about your grandmother, I didn't hear the last part. Can you just repeat the last part? I know that you said that the way that she died, because I already see. So I don't know what was wrong with her face at the end of her life. What happened to her face? So that was something.
I'm not sure. My aunt was taking care of her, and my aunt also is disabled. So I didn't get to see her. They were in Florida. But in my dream, her eye was closed and she was driving me. She drove me to the house. She handed me, I believe, a card, a four of clubs or a four of spades.
Uh-huh.
And then I looked up at my house, but I looked in the attic. I keep feeling like I gotta go home to the attic. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
In the attic, in the house. I don't know if you have stairs, but there's a little box. All right. She's pointing to a little box. There's something. There's a little box. So she's just showing me a little
She
box.
she wants you to go get something that she left, and she wants you to have it.
Yeah, there's a little box. All right. So yeah, there's a little box of secrets. I don't know what was happening with someone's face. It's almost like it's paralyzed. Okay. So it's almost
Yeah,
like the face dropped. So there, I don't know if there was a stroke of anything. Closer
yeah,
is whoever passed away, but there's someone around you that had a stroke. So that's important to bring to the table. And she's giving me a lot of information, and I see a little box, and it's in a very dark space. Okay, so that it needs to be found because in that box there's a lot of personal items. There's a little secret there that she wants you to have. Okay.
It's a
okay.
tool for you.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
sending you a
oh,
message, a tool, some sort of tool, because a
is it a
spade is you.
Ouija board?
I don't know, but it's some sort of tool she want you to use and only you. Meaning she don't want your cousin to have it or your auntie. She wants you to have this tool.
All right, I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? Is it a all right, I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. There's there's a Ouija board in my house. Remember I told you that I'm trying not to make this too long. I could pick up on like energy, like I can, read not read your thoughts, but feel the energy of your thoughts possibly, right? And I can read as well. But my aunt told me that one of my aunts was a reader. Then my father told me that they would have like little seances or something in the basement because we had a lot of spiritual activity in my house growing up, a lot. And Jamaica Queens, period, on that whole block, the whole entire block had a lot of spiritual activity. But in my house, my father told me that they would go down there and kind of try to cleanse it or whatever. But there's a Ouija board in my house. I threw out the Ouija board because I don't play with the Ouija board. I'm not about that life. I don't know about it. I don't like to play with anything I don't know about. But I kept feeling like, are you trying to get me to go up there and get a Ouija board? And then
No,
I
no,
had
no,
to
no,
do
no,
something.
no. This is. I'm just gonna stop you here because
Okay.
my job as a as a spiritual person is that something in a box. It's not a Ouija board. I don't see letters. It's a box that you need to get and collect. That's what she's pointing at. So
Okay.
it's not a Ouija board. It's a box. All right.
But don't be
It's a
scared of
box.
a Ouija board. A Ouija board is just a tool of divination. It's nothing evil or nothing. It's
Right.
just no different
When
than
you
tarot
said
cards. It's just a tool. Yeah, you don't have to be
yeah,
scared of a Ouija board.
when you said tool, that's why I was like, is it the board?
No, it's a box. It's a box with the secret that is in there that she wants you to collect, okay? Because she
Okay.
was a witch, all right? There's a lot of little secrets there. I'm just going to keep it real. And there's someone who's going to have a stroke or who had a stroke in your family, okay? She's telling me about it. So it's something to do with paralyzation. Paralyzed. The face is paralyzed, all right? So that's
Right.
going to happen, or it did happen, but someone is gonna have a stroke. She's warning me. It's a warning, okay? So there's somebody that's gonna have a stroke. I don't wanna. She's very eminent, so that's important to bring into the table, right? That's a very important information. If you're having those dreams, I want you to take your butt to that place, and if you see a little box, you take it with you, all right? And don't look back. That's what she said.
Don't look back. Yeah, because I'm
Don't
going
look
up
back.
there.
Whatever
I'm
you
going
do,
up
when the
there.
spirit asks you to not look back, you do not look back. Okay?
Wow. Okay.
You're gonna be okay, but you come from a long line of practitioners. You have them all over your family.
Really?
Some were ethical, some were not.
Yes.
Wow.
So that tug that you feel, that tap on your third eye, that pull, that shit is in your blood.
Just like it is
Mhm.
on mine and mine.
Hmm.
So yeah. So
Wow.
that's what the message that I got, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Should the stroke, I'm gonna let you go. The stroke, could it have something to do with me or just,
Someone around the
um,
family, someone close to the family, she's warning me about a stroke. So it could be
Yeah.
anybody around the family, it could be news, all right? And it's a female. So just be wary. It's a female.
okay.
So that's important, okay?
All right.
That's what she told
Mm,
me.
okay. Well, thank you.
You're more
You're
than
welcome.
welcome,
It
baby.
was a pleasure, honey. It was a pleasure. And listen to your granny. She's feisty.
You look like the energy is kind of heavy, or is that just because you're tired, or is the energy pretty heavy?
I do
Who, me?
mediumship, so they it's normal. It's a heavy energy. It's when spirit I don't know, Tiffany, if it happens to you, but when I have a lot of mediumship readings like today and yesterday, you
Hmm.
speak to spirits all day, it's gonna get tiring. And
Yeah.
yeah, especially when, because right now I feel this heaviness in my neck. All right. So it's completely normal. I'm good to go. I'm strong.
Yeah,
But
I
thank you for
know.
asking though. But yes, when you do mediumship, it's gonna take a toll on your body, on your spirit, and that's why we need to be well protected, and that's why we need to. But if you don't relate the message to the person, then they won't leave you alone. So I told your ass what to do. It's up to you, Hannah. It's on you. Your granny don't play. So
I,
good luck, girl.
oh my God.
She's very feisty. She was very feisty. My
She was
respects to her.
feisty, and she was very classy, but she was feisty as well. But she was very,
Yeah, she was
she was,
feisty because my neck, yeah, she was
oh
feisty.
man.
Yeah, she's strong though. She's very strong, strong
Yeah.
lady. She don't play.
Okay,
The
do
other two
you
that I just read before you, that one
that
was
was
strong too.
beautiful. Yeah, that was such a beautiful energy there what you're just talking about. Do you have one last thing, and I swear to God, I'm hanging up right now, right now, right now. Does she have any do you pick up on any energy of what I do, like as far as me tapping into my gifts, my spiritual gifts as a reader or anything like that? Am I supposed to be doing that, or yeah,
If you're supposed, you have it in your blood. So if you're starting to, and this is not me, this is just me as a reader, as a spiritual person. If you have it in your blood, if you have you, it's called, I was talking about it earlier, it's called awakening. Okay. At one point, you'll have like me, when I was born like this. So as a little girl, you start having premonitions of things, knowing things before they happen, having vivid dreams, and then they come true. That's what people have, dream interpretation gives, like the Hawaiian Boo has tarot, astrology. He's fascinated with the planet. He knows everything. I mean, things like that. I'm a medium. I'm psychic. Tarot. So you find your own concentration of divination, of strength, and spiritual. And you'll find what maybe your thing. I don't know why I'm saying dream interpretation. You only know if you dream, if you have vivid, but that's one of your gifts. Okay. Dream interpretation. Also, I don't know if you have tarot, but I do see you playing around with it. So that's important. Or even if you're read tarot, you're gonna begin to understanding. It's a trick to tarot, okay? When you learn it, you learn the definition of the card when you're gifted. When you're gifted, I'm saying you when you have it in your blood, you'll see more through a card. You'll see more, like for example, I have the Page of Pentacles. All right. We all know the Page of Pentacles, the meaning of you're a reader, looking into your career ventures there, the coin is there. But it's also, if I was reading Hawaiian Boo or something, you tap into that person's energy, and there's
right,
your intuition would hit, and I could give you a whole essay about that card because your
right,
intuition. There's more to cards. There's meanings. Okay. There's also visions. Sometimes I get flashbacks. I don't know if you see me on live, but sometimes I'll just say, "Oh, I don't need the cards to read," because then I have visions. It's called psychic. You could go all the way to next year, depending on how far and strong you are as a psychic. That's how you start getting visions.
right,
Or Tiffany, she'll close her eyes, she'll meditate, and she'll get messages through spirit. She's, and things like that. So I'm just explaining that you'll have your own gifts. It's
right.
in your blood. It's up to you when you. I don't. It's your own awakening. Your guides will guide you through it. Okay,
Right.
that's something that you have. That's something that happens to a lot of us that are our readers, most psychics. Our ancestors throw us to the table to push us.
Yeah.
Some of us, some people get scared because it is, it's an awakening. Sometimes it's scary as fuck. You
Yeah.
know, it's not
Yeah.
easy to waking up in the middle of the night with someone staring at you, right?
Yeah. Shit is
Right.
crazy.
Right. So it's someone yeah, it's not easy, homie. So it's something that like, what the hell? Or you see, or seeing things flying across the room, or
Yeah. When I was a kid, I
lights
used to see that
flickering
all
and
the time.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Seeing people. Yeah.
yeah, it's a journey, but it's a beautiful journey. This is what we do. I mean, I love it. I love being a witch, you know.
Yeah.
But I just gave you the 101 of the awakening and how you could find out if you're gifted. You'll know, your ancestors will tell you. But I do see dreams, so be wary about dreams. And I do see tarot. So that's something that you eventually will grow into if you're not doing it right now. You
Yeah, I
will.
do read cards. I don't use the traditional tarot cards. I actually use regular playing cards, and it was crazy how they just fell out one day, and I saw a whole entire story. It was crazy. I'm like, what the?
And
I thought I was tripping.
And I just told you sometimes, and that's what we do. It's not just the meaning of tarot. It's not the seven. Obviously the seven of swords is a cheater, and covering things. It's more to it. It's more to it. Like you said, it told me a story, and that's what divination does. Tarot.
Yeah,
I read pictures. A picture tells me a lot of things about a person, right?
yeah,
I read
yeah.
wax as well, so that wax tells me a lot about what's the outcome of the situation. You have a reversal. You show me the wax. I'm gonna tell you exactly what's the outcome, right? So
Wow,
there's a lot of people like that. So yeah, there's a
that's
lot of
so
people with their
powerful.
gifts out there.
Right.
Well, like I said, I mean, you gotta practice with responsibility. But you cool. You're very strong. You shouldn't be worried. I
Thank
wouldn't
you.
be worried.
I'm
Your
not really
granny don't
worried. I
play.
just want to make sure that I'm not ignoring anything because it just keeps popping up. And I'm going to New York on the 19th. So I'm gonna make sure I go back to the house because that's where my
Yeah,
brother is
please,
living now. So I'm gonna go back
please
to the
keep
house.
keep me updated of what you see. All right, I'm on the Facebook page. I just wanna hear the update because it's just I wanna know. I'm just I guess I'm being
I
nosy,
appreciate that.
Hannah. If you don't mind, I'm just being nosy, girl.
That's okay. I love it. I love how much energy and effort you give to everybody for the help. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
And I was just touched, so that's funny.
Wow.
Somebody just touched my back.
My grandmother used to touch my back all the time, really softly, very nice. Aw,
Did
I
your
don't know if
grandmother
that was
wear
her.
white diamonds perfume?
Child, yes, she did. Yes, she did.
I
And then
smell it.
pleasure.
I smell it right now.
Oh,
She's here.
I cried.
Somebody just
You're gonna be
touched my
okay.
back.
You're gonna be
Oh,
okay. I smell her. She's here. Oh, hi, lady.
oh. Her name is Mary. Mary Belfield.
Ooh, she got a strong name too.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Beautiful lady.
Mm.
yeah.
She loves your ass.
She goes,
Oh,
she
I
goes,
wish I could
anybody
sit
else?
at her feet. I wish she was. I could sit at her feet and learn. I love older witches because they got a lot of knowledge and
A lot
wisdom
of
to pass
knowledge.
down.
And she was very
Mm.
patient, very classy. And she anybody that mess with me or if I do something and somebody tells her, Hannah did this, she go, not my baby. But anyway.
I
You
just got
know
a
that
message. She
that
just gave me a message for me. She
yeah.
want me to go
Oh,
to the Gullas. She want me to go to Gullah Gullah, the Gullah Geechee Islands. Okay, I'm gonna go.
wow. Wow.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mama. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
All right.
She's a
Well, thank
very
you for
strong
tapping
spirit.
in. Yeah. Thank you for tapping in, baby.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Good night, Hawaiian. Good night, Miss Teresa. Good night, Miss
All right,
Tiffany.
baby.
Thank
Take
you.
care of
Good night,
yourself, all
baby.
right?
Good night.
All right.
All right. We got 3 people, and that's it. Anybody tap in after this, I'm not letting you in because we gotta go. We can't do no 5-hour live tonight. A bitch gotta go to work tomorrow. So I have Sunny, who's next, Crystal after Sunny, and Saint Sydney. Anybody outside of that, I'm sorry. I love you, but you're gonna have to catch us on the next one. Hey, Sunny.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, baby. How you doing?
I'm doing okay, but for a while I've been having like this I guess this anxiety that's been creeping up on me. And it's kind of about I didn't know what it was about. But I kept working at my altar and praying, and now I know that my uncle he's in jail for sexual battery and sexual rape. Um okay, he had did something to me in 2016, and I ended up putting him in a sour jar in 2018. And the exact next year, because I remember it was right after Valentine's Day, I did it in 2018. And a week later in 2019, he got arrested for raping a minor, basically,
Oh,
his girlfriend's daughter. And
mm.
so I didn't know about it because I had moved away, just tried to move on with my life. But there was like something lingering in the back of my mind, like I need to check up on it. And I was like, no, I don't want to check up on it. So I started doing my genealogy. And my mom's side of the family, I didn't know them. I didn't really know their name. So I just knew her name, and I typed it in Google, and like one of those her address came up, and all of her relatives came up. And I clicked on one name. I would click on all of them, but eventually he came up, and it turns out he was in jail. So I didn't believe it was true, but it turns out he's been going all over like the United States, just getting locked up. But basically, what's been giving me anxiety was because apparently he's trying to get on parole. He's basically trying to get out for and I don't know why they would let him out. But I really don't know what to do because it turns out my I had changed my number, and my family's been googling me trying to like get back in touch with me. And I know if he gets out, he's going over there and they're going to tell him that I moved away from the state. I really don't know what to do. I tried to distance myself as much as I could, but I don't know what to do at this point.
Are
Is
you
it just
scared that he's gonna hurt
yes,
you?
yes, I'm scared for my life. Honestly, because the type of people they are, it's like he committed murder. He's done things as a juvenile. He's been locked up. I don't think he graduated high school because he was in juvenile. He has children he doesn't raise. He's just like a deadbeat person. And it's like there's no accountability. I don't know what to do. Um I really don't know what to do at this point.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what's gonna happen. Okay, are you ready, Sunny?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, um, you're the bastard. You know, he's gonna get whacked. Okay.
6 months. I'm
So
sorry. I'm sorry. Go
he's
ahead.
gonna get whacked.
He gonna die.
He's gonna die. So spirit was strong, and I want to throw up. So he's gonna get whacked, gone, and finito. All right, karma is gonna hit him hard. It's gonna be by a male. It's almost like a little setup, but don't worry about it. He's gonna get whacked. You're not in immediate danger, so
Okay.
that's stop. You know, yeah. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I saw it as I was meditating right now. Okay.
Mhm.
So did I. I saw him being dead in about 6 months. I don't know how long it'll be. It may be longer, a little bit longer, but his ass ain't gonna be on this in this realm no more. And
He's not gonna.
he deserves it. And I don't want you feeling guilty because your spell manifested. He deserved to be in that jar. Hell, he deserved to be in 10 jars.
He's been abusing little girls for a
Yes.
long time. So he's also carrying disease. Okay.
Oh.
I'm sorry to announce it. He's also carrying disease. So uh,
This happened to me in the bed with my nephew. His mom, which is my half sister, she was kicking me to wake up, and that's how I woke up and knew what he was doing. But she never owned up to it. And I was trying to like reconnect with my family once I turned 18. It's no telling what else he's been doing in front of her and the child. So I just want to know, is my nephew's okay? Because he's so smart, and it's unfortunate his mom is who she is, and the whole environment. I just want to know that they aren't going to go through what I went through as a kid.
I'm sorry. There's a chain of sexual abuse in your family, okay? And nobody seems to give a fuck. All right, I'm very passionate about this. I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little bit cold, okay? When it comes to one of the kids was abused as well. This guy is carrying disease. Okay, do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I understand.
So it's hard. Okay, if I honestly I don't tell people what to do, but in your case, I'm gonna tell you, Sonny, that I would love if you stay away from your family. All right, just stay away from your family because this man is gonna get whacked anyways. All right, what goes around comes around. He deserves to be in uh man acid. He's really bad. I don't. It's just he's sick. He's sick in a lot of ways. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, thank you.
You're welcome, baby.
My pleasure, honey.
You know,
Ooh,
right
that's
Guys are
now,
sad.
fucking sick.
right now is a good time. So if she were to, break, because you said there was a chain. So if she were to do spell work, especially right now with what's going on planetary wise, she would have so much favor into whatever she wants to do because a lot of truths are coming up. It's surface. And karmas are being delivered. So, you know, that's a tough thing. She's a brave girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
She's a
he's gonna
very
get
brave person.
his. He's gonna
Yeah.
get his.
I
Mm.
saw whacking. Spirit is telling me it's whack. Yeah.
All right, we got one more person backstage. Crystal. Hi, Crystal. What
Hi,
you
I'm so sorry for yesterday. My phone was acting up. I wanted to thank you all because I really appreciate the reading, and I didn't get a chance to thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Anytime.
You're
Anytime.
welcome. And thank you for tapping in to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Um, I just had just one little question.
You're
Okay,
so
what's up?
cute.
Um, the warlock and person that's coming from me, the practitioners. Is it a wise move to go after them back?
Okay, their weak. Their power is weak. They don't have much power. These are the same because there's a woman and a man that's coming for you, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Instead of like me, I just have way too much energy that I put other places. I'm just not finna get into no war with anybody. I don't come for people unless they come for me, but these people are coming for you. Is it, and I wanted to ask you this yesterday, is it necessary for you to stay at this job? Like,
I'm actually leaving. It was convenient because I got a little toddler and the schedule. I get to make my own schedule and stuff like that. So the convenience, that's it.
okay, I feel you. Okay. All right. What would you say, Teresa? I don't know. Cause
I would like her to leave and never look back and just forget about it. Because when you stir up shit, then they come back and forth. Even if the like Tiff says, the magic is not strong like that, but that's not necessary drama. And like you said, you're leaving anyways. So I don't know how much this guy is gonna charge you for the work, and that's something else. That's another story. I don't even want to get into it. But the amount of money that you're gonna pay this person to remove whatever they're doing, uh, I don't know his reputation. I don't know him. I don't judge. I don't criticize. I say that you just leave in peace. You know, and cleanse yourself. There's way to, you know.
Yeah,
Thank you.
they're. I mean, to me, it wouldn't even be worth my energy, girl.
Yeah. Or
I
my
have other
money.
things. Yeah, you have other things you got to do. You got shit you got to manifest. You got to ascend high. I'm not finna deal with no. I'm not finna spend time chasing a fly around my house when I'm finna soar high above the sky. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Thank
I
you.
wouldn't. I wouldn't do it.
You're welcome, baby.
You're welcome.
Oop, she gone. All right. Well, I want to say thank you guys for helping and tapping in and fucking with us and shit. I appreciate the love that you guys have shared in the chat. I want to thank you guys. If you are interested in purchasing low cost hoodoo supplies, please visit my website. If you're interested in connecting with Teresa or Hawaiian Boo, you guys already know how to reach them in the Facebook group. The Facebook group is the African Witch Bitch Tea Room. It's a private group, but the admins will not add you unless you answer all the questions. And there you can connect with both of my readers, Teresa and Hawaiian Boo Baby Snugglebug Sugar Pop. Okay, you can connect with them there.
That
All
was
right.
funny. All right.
Thank you guys. Teresa Hawaiian Boo, stick around for a minute, and I appreciate you guys all. I am the African Witch Bitch. Talk to you soon, Ashe.